Have you ever felt like life is spiraling out of control, no matter how hard you try? I've been there, and it's a place I never want to return to. But what if I told you there's a way to avoid the mistakes I made and steer your life towards clarity and purpose? Imagine having a set of timeless principles to guide you through life's toughest challenges, helping you stay grounded and focused. Stoic philosophy offers exactly that, a roadmap to resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. These 100 Stoic laws have transformed my life, and they can do the same for you. We all struggle with moments of doubt, frustration, and feeling lost. It's easy to let emotions take control and lead us astray. But the Stoics knew a better way. They taught that by mastering our thoughts and actions, we can find stability and strength no matter what life throws our way. From Marcus Aurelius to Seneca, these ancient philosophers have left us a treasure trove of wisdom. They understood that true power and happiness come from within, not from external circumstances. By embracing their teachings, we can avoid the pitfalls that lead to a life of regret, and instead cultivate a life of purpose and fulfillment. In this video, we will explore 100 Stoic laws that can change your life. These principles will help you build mental toughness, find clarity in chaos, and live with intention. They are simple yet profound, and they have the power to transform your mindset and your life. So, stay with me until the end. Don't miss out on any of these invaluable lessons. Let the wisdom of the Stoics guide you towards a life of resilience, wisdom, and unshakable peace. Trust me, once you learn these 100 Stoic laws, you will never see life the same way again. 1. People come and go in our lives, and this transient nature of relationships can be both a source of sorrow and growth. The Stoics understood this well, emphasizing the importance of acceptance and non-attachment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Embracing this perspective allows us to appreciate relationships without clinging to them or fearing their end. The impermanence of relationships teaches us valuable lessons about resilience and self-reliance. When someone leaves, whether through a breakup, a move, or even death, it's natural to feel a sense of loss. However, this loss can also be an opportunity for personal growth and introspection. By accepting that people will come and go, we can focus on the positive impact they had on our lives and the lessons we learned from them. Moreover, understanding the fleeting nature of relationships helps us prioritize our well-being. Instead of seeking validation from others, we learn to find contentment within ourselves. This internal stability makes us less dependent on external factors for our happiness and more resilient in the face of change. To cultivate this mindset, practice gratitude for the relationships you have and had, without attaching your happiness solely to them. Reflect on the positive memories and the ways these connections have enriched your life. Accepting the transient nature of human connections will enable you to form deeper, more meaningful relationships, knowing that their value lies in the present moment rather than their duration. 2. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. This Stoic principle highlights the importance of mental autonomy and self-discipline. The Stoics believed that true freedom comes from within, and controlling our thoughts and reactions is essential to living a virtuous life. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with information and opinions from various sources: social media, news, advertisements, and even people around us. If we do not actively take charge of our thoughts, we risk being influenced and manipulated by external forces. This can lead to anxiety, confusion, and a lack of direction in our lives. To control your mind, start by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing your thoughts without judgment. This awareness helps you identify negative or unproductive thought patterns and replace them with positive and constructive ones. Meditation is a powerful tool for developing mindfulness and enhancing your ability to control your thoughts. Additionally, set clear goals and values for yourself. Knowing what you stand for and what you want to achieve provides a framework for making decisions and filtering out distractions. When you have a strong sense of purpose, it becomes easier to stay focused and resist external influences. Surround yourself with positive influences. Choose friends, mentors, and content that inspire and uplift you. This supportive environment reinforces your efforts to control your mind and stay aligned with your values. Lastly, practice self-discipline. This involves making conscious choices about how you spend your time and energy. Avoid activities that do not contribute to your well-being or goals, and be consistent in your efforts to cultivate a positive mindset. By taking control of your mind, you reclaim your power and autonomy. You become the architect of your own life, guided by your values and goals rather than external influences. 3. Sometimes the things that break your heart end up fixing your vision. Heartbreak and disappointment are painful, yet they often provide profound lessons and clarity. The Stoics believed that adversity is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Seneca famously said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." When we experience heartbreak, whether from a failed relationship, a lost opportunity, or a personal setback, it's natural to feel devastated. However, these experiences can also serve as catalysts for introspection and personal growth. They force us to reevaluate our priorities, reassess our goals, and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. Heartbreak strips away illusions and forces us to confront reality. It reveals our vulnerabilities and highlights areas where we need to grow. This process, though painful, can lead to greater self-awareness and resilience. By facing our pain and learning from it, we develop a clearer vision of what truly matters in life. To navigate heartbreak constructively, allow yourself to feel and process your emotions. Suppressing or ignoring your pain will only prolong your suffering. Reflect on the experience and identify the lessons it offers. What did you learn about yourself, your values, and your goals? How can you apply these insights to improve your life moving forward? Seek support from friends, family, or a therapist. Sharing your feelings with trusted individuals can provide comfort and perspective. Remember, you are not alone in your suffering, and seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Embrace the opportunity for growth. Use the clarity gained from heartbreak to realign your life with your true values and aspirations. Set new goals and take proactive steps toward achieving them. By transforming your pain into a source of strength and wisdom, you can emerge from heartbreak with a clearer, more focused vision for your future. 4. Loneliness is the price you pay when you start to improve yourself. Personal growth often involves stepping away from old habits, environments, and even relationships that no longer serve your higher purpose. The Stoics understood the necessity of this solitude, as it allows for introspection and self-improvement. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Improving yourself requires focus, discipline, and sometimes isolation. When you commit to personal growth, you may find that your goals and values diverge from those of the people around you. This can lead to feelings of loneliness as you distance yourself from relationships that are not aligned with your new path. However, this solitude is also an opportunity for profound personal development. It allows you to reflect deeply on your values, goals, and the person you aspire to become. By spending time alone, you can gain clarity and develop a stronger sense of self. To cope with the loneliness that accompanies self-improvement, embrace the solitude as a necessary part of your journey. Use this time to engage in activities that nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Read, meditate, exercise, and pursue hobbies that bring you joy and fulfillment. Seek out new relationships that align with your values and aspirations. Join communities or groups that support your personal growth. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals can provide encouragement, inspiration, and a sense of belonging. Remember that loneliness is temporary and often a sign that you are on the right path. It indicates that you are making significant changes in your life, which will ultimately lead to more meaningful and fulfilling relationships. Embrace this period of solitude as a time of transformation and growth, and trust that it will lead to a brighter, more fulfilling future. 5. Be proud you survived the days you thought you couldn't. Resilience and perseverance are core tenets of Stoic philosophy. Life's challenges test our strength and character, but overcoming them makes us stronger and more capable. As Seneca said, sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Surviving difficult times is a testament to your inner strength and determination. When you reflect on the hardships you have endured, acknowledge the courage and resilience it took to get through them. These experiences shape you into a stronger, wiser person. To cultivate this sense of pride, practice self-compassion. Recognize that everyone faces challenges and setbacks, and it is through these experiences that we grow. Give yourself credit for your perseverance and the progress you have made, no matter how small. Reflect on the lessons learned from your struggles. Each challenge offers valuable insights and opportunities for growth. What did you learn about yourself and your capabilities? How did these experiences shape your perspective and strengthen your character? Share your experiences with others. Your story of resilience can inspire and support those who are facing similar challenges. By sharing your journey, you not only help others, but also reinforce your own sense of pride and accomplishment. Set new goals and continue to push yourself. Use the strength and confidence gained from past challenges to tackle new ones. Each victory, no matter how small, adds to your resilience and self-belief. Remember, the fact that you have survived difficult days is a testament to your strength and perseverance. Be proud of your journey and the person you have become. Embrace the challenges ahead with confidence, knowing that you have the resilience to overcome them. 6. Not everyone will like you. That's life. The Stoics taught that seeking approval from others is futile and that our true value comes from within. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." It is natural to want to be liked and accepted, but basing your self-worth on others' opinions is a path to frustration and disappointment. People have different values, preferences, and biases, and it is impossible to please everyone. To cultivate a healthy sense of self-worth, focus on your own values and principles. Define what is important to you and strive to live according to those standards. When you are true to yourself, you build a strong foundation of self-respect and confidence that does not rely on external validation. Practice self-compassion and acceptance. Recognize that not everyone will like you, and that is okay. Accepting this fact frees you from the burden of constantly seeking approval and allows you to focus on what truly matters. Surround yourself with people who appreciate and support you for who you are. Building relationships based on mutual respect and shared values provides a sense of belonging and fulfillment. These connections are far more meaningful than superficial approval from others. Learn to handle criticism constructively. When faced with negative opinions, consider whether the feedback is valid and can help you grow. If it is not constructive, let it go and do not let it affect your self-worth. Ultimately, your worth is determined by your actions, values, and character, not by others' opinions. Embrace the fact that not everyone will like you and focus on being the best version of yourself. This mindset will lead to greater self-confidence, inner peace, and authentic relationships. 7. Stop telling people everything. Most people don't care, and some secretly want you to fail. The Stoics emphasized the importance of discretion and prudence in our interactions with others. As Epictetus advised, keep silence for the most part and speak only when you must, and then briefly. Sharing every detail of your life with others can make you vulnerable to judgment, criticism, and envy. While it is natural to seek validation and support, oversharing can lead to unintended consequences, including betrayal and disappointment. To practice discretion, start by being selective about what you share and with whom. Consider whether the person you are confiding in has your best interests at heart and whether they can be trusted to keep your confidence. Share your thoughts and feelings with a small, trusted circle of friends and family who genuinely care about your well-being. Reflect on your motivations for sharing. Are you seeking validation, sympathy, or advice? Understanding your motivations can help you decide whether sharing is truly necessary and beneficial. If you are seeking validation, work on building self-confidence and finding inner validation instead. Focus on listening more and speaking less. When you listen attentively to others, you build stronger relationships and gain valuable insights. By speaking less, you reduce the risk of oversharing and protect your privacy. Develop healthy boundaries. Establish clear limits on what you are willing to share and with whom. Boundaries help you maintain control over your personal information and protect yourself from potential harm. Remember, not everyone needs to know everything about your life. By practicing discretion and prudence, you can protect yourself from unnecessary judgment and envy while maintaining your privacy and peace of mind. 8. Be kind, but don't let people use you. The Stoics believed in the importance of kindness and compassion, but they also emphasized the need for self-respect and boundaries. As Seneca wrote, "He who spares the wicked injures the good." Kindness is a virtue that strengthens relationships and fosters a sense of community. However, being too accommodating can lead to being taken advantage of or manipulated. It is essential to strike a balance between being kind and maintaining your boundaries. To practice kindness with boundaries, start by being clear about your values and priorities. Knowing what is important to you helps you set limits on what you are willing to do for others. This clarity prevents you from overcommitting or compromising your well-being. Communicate your boundaries assertively and respectfully. When someone asks for your help or support, consider whether it aligns with your values and priorities. If it does not, politely decline or offer an alternative that works for you. Assertive communication ensures that your boundaries are respected while maintaining kindness. Develop self-awareness and self-compassion. Recognize when you are feeling overwhelmed or taken advantage of, and take steps to protect your well-being. Self-compassion helps you prioritize your needs and avoid burnout. Surround yourself with supportive and respectful people. Build relationships with individuals who appreciate your kindness and respect your boundaries. These relationships provide a healthy balance of giving and receiving support. Practice saying no without feeling guilty. Remember that you have the right to protect your time, energy, and resources. Saying no when necessary is an act of self-respect and self-care. Ultimately, kindness should not come at the expense of your well-being. By setting clear boundaries and practicing self-respect, You can be kind to others while protecting yourself from being used or taken advantage of. 9. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for something you are not. The Stoics valued authenticity and integrity, believing that living true to oneself is essential for a virtuous and fulfilling life. As Epictetus said, "Know first who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly." Being authentic means embracing your true self, including your values, beliefs, and passions, even if it means facing criticism or rejection. Living authentically fosters self-respect and inner peace, as you are not compromising your true self to gain approval or acceptance from others. To embrace authenticity, start by reflecting on your core values and beliefs. Identify what is truly important to you and what defines your character. This self-awareness forms the foundation of your authenticity. Practice self-acceptance and self-compassion. Recognize that being true to yourself may not always be easy, and you may face resistance or disapproval from others. Embrace your imperfections and appreciate your uniqueness. Communicate honestly and openly. Express your thoughts, feelings, and opinions authentically, even if they differ from those of others. Honest communication builds trust and fosters genuine connections with others. Surround yourself with supportive and accepting people. Build relationships with individuals who appreciate and respect you for who you are. These relationships provide a sense of belonging and validation for your authentic self. Let go of the need for external validation. Understand that not everyone will like or agree with you, and that is okay. True fulfillment comes from living in alignment with your values and beliefs, not from seeking approval from others. Remember, authenticity is a powerful expression of self-respect and integrity. By embracing your true self, you cultivate inner peace, build genuine relationships, and live a life that is true to your values and beliefs. 10. Don't go broke trying to impress broke people. The Stoics valued simplicity and contentment, believing that true happiness comes from within, not from external possessions or status. As Seneca wisely said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." In today's consumer-driven society, it is easy to fall into the trap of spending money to impress others or to keep up with social standards. However, this pursuit often leads to financial stress, debt, and a sense of emptiness. To avoid this pitfall, focus on living within your means and prioritizing your financial well-being. Create a budget that aligns with your income and expenses, and stick to it. This disciplined approach helps you manage your finances responsibly and avoid unnecessary debt. Reflect on your motivations for spending. Are you buying things to impress others or to fill an emotional void? Understanding your motivations can help you make more mindful and intentional spending decisions. Cultivate contentment and gratitude. Appreciate the things you already have and find joy in simple pleasures. Practicing gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and fulfillment. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who value simplicity and contentment. Building relationships with people who share your values helps you resist societal pressures to spend excessively. Invest in experiences rather than material possessions. Experiences such as travel, hobbies, and spending time with loved ones provide lasting happiness and meaningful memories, unlike temporary satisfaction from material goods. Remember, true happiness and fulfillment come from living authentically and within your means. By prioritizing your financial well-being and focusing on what truly matters, you can avoid the trap of trying to impress others and achieve a more content and fulfilling life. 11. Stay away from people who make you feel lonely. The The Stoics understood the importance of surrounding oneself with supportive and positive influences. As Epictetus said, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best." Loneliness can sometimes stem from being around people who do not value or support you. These relationships can be draining and can hinder your personal growth. It is essential to recognize and distance yourself from such influences. To identify if someone is making you feel lonely, reflect on how you feel after spending time with them. Do you feel uplifted and supported, or drained and misunderstood? Pay attention to your emotional responses and trust your intuition. Surround yourself with people who genuinely care about your well-being. Seek out relationships that are based on mutual respect, support, and shared values. These connections will enrich your life and contribute to your happiness and personal growth. Set healthy boundaries with those who do not contribute positively to your life. It is important to protect your emotional well-being by limiting interactions with individuals who make you feel lonely or unsupported. Engage in activities and communities that align with your interests and values. Joining groups or clubs that share your passions can help you meet like-minded individuals and build meaningful connections. Remember, it is better to be alone than in the company of those who make you feel lonely. By prioritizing relationships that uplift and support you, you can create a positive and fulfilling social environment. 12. Make peace with your past so it won't screw up the present. The Stoics believed in the power of acceptance and living in the present moment. As Marcus Aurelius advised, "Forget everything else. Keep hold of this alone and remember it. Each of us lives only now, this brief instant. The rest has already been lived or is impossible to see." Holding on to past regrets, mistakes, or traumas can prevent you from fully experiencing and enjoying the present. It is essential to make peace with your past, to move forward with clarity and purpose. To make peace with your past, start by acknowledging and accepting your experiences. Understand that your past does not define you, but it has shaped who you are today. Embrace the lessons learned from your experiences and use them to grow and improve. Practice forgiveness, both for yourself and others. Holding on to grudges or self-blame can create emotional burdens that hinder your progress. Forgiving yourself and others allows you to release negative emotions and find inner peace. Reflect on the positive aspects of your past. Identify the strengths and skills you have gained from overcoming challenges. Focusing on these positive outcomes can help you appreciate your journey and foster a sense of gratitude. Engage in mindfulness and meditation to stay present. These practices can help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to let go of past regrets and focus on the present moment. Seek support from a therapist or counselor if needed. Professional guidance can provide valuable insights and coping strategies to help you process and make peace with your past. Remember, making peace with your past is a journey that requires patience and self-compassion. By accepting and learning from your experiences, you can move forward with a clear and focused mind, free from the burdens of the past. 13. Don't compare your life to others. You have no idea what their journey is all about. The Stoics emphasized the importance of focusing on your own path and not being distracted by external comparisons. As Epictetus said, "Do not seek to have events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do, and all will be well with you." Comparing yourself to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy, envy, and dissatisfaction. It is important to remember that everyone's journey is unique, and external appearances often do not reflect the full reality of someone's life. To avoid comparisons, focus on your own goals and values. Define what success and happiness mean to you, and strive to live according to your own standards. This self-awareness helps you stay grounded and content with your own journey. Practice gratitude for what you have. Regularly reflecting on your blessings and achievements can help you appreciate your own life and reduce the urge to compare yourself to others. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. Limit exposure to social media and other platforms that encourage comparison. Social media often presents an idealized version of people's lives, leading to unrealistic expectations and feelings of inadequacy. Reducing your exposure to these influences can help you focus on your own path. Celebrate your progress and achievements. Acknowledge your hard work and the steps you have taken toward your goals. Recognizing your accomplishments fosters a sense of pride and contentment. Remember, your journey is unique, and comparing yourself to others only distracts you from your own progress. Embrace your path and focus on becoming the best version of yourself. 14. Never underestimate the power of stupid people. The Stoics recognized the influence that others can have on our lives and emphasized the importance of wisdom and discernment. As Marcus Aurelius noted, the opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them know anything about the subject. Stupidity, or a lack of wisdom and discernment, can lead to poor decisions and negative outcomes. It is important to be aware of the influence that others can have on your life and to be discerning about the advice and opinions you accept. To protect yourself from the influence of stupidity, cultivate critical thinking skills. Question the information and opinions you encounter and seek out reliable sources of knowledge. Developing a habit of critical thinking helps you make informed decisions and avoid being misled. Surround yourself with wise and knowledgeable individuals. Seek out mentors, friends, and colleagues who have demonstrated wisdom and sound judgment. Their influence can help you make better decisions and avoid the pitfalls of poor advice. Trust your own judgment and intuition. While it is important to seek advice and feedback, ultimately, you are responsible for your own decisions. Trust yourself to make the best choices for your life. Be mindful of groupthink and the pressure to conform. Just because a majority of people believe something does not make it true. Be willing to stand by your own beliefs and decisions, even if they go against the majority. Remember, wisdom and discernment are essential for navigating life's challenges. By being aware of the influence of stupidity and cultivating your own critical thinking skills, you can make better decisions and live a more fulfilling life. 15. No one is going to figure out your life. It's your responsibility. The Stoics emphasized personal responsibility and self-reliance. As Epictetus stated, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Taking responsibility for your life means acknowledging that you are in control of your choices, actions, and destiny. It is empowering to realize that you have the ability to shape your future through your decisions and efforts. To embrace personal responsibility, start by setting clear goals for yourself. Define what you want to achieve and create a plan to reach those goals. Having a clear vision provides direction and motivation. Take ownership of your actions and decisions. Recognize that you are responsible for the outcomes of your choices, both positive and negative. This accountability helps you learn from your experiences and make better decisions in the future. Develop self-discipline and resilience. Achieving your goals requires consistent effort and the ability to overcome setbacks. Cultivating self-discipline helps you stay focused and committed to your path. Seek out knowledge and resources to support your growth. Continuously learning and improving your skills enhances your ability to achieve your goals. Take advantage of educational opportunities, seek mentorship, and stay informed. Reflect on your progress regularly. Evaluate your achievements and identify areas for improvement. This self-reflection helps you stay on track and make necessary adjustments to your plan. Remember, you are the architect of your own life. By taking responsibility for your actions and decisions, you empower yourself to create the future you desire. Embrace the challenge and take control of your destiny. 16. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. The Stoics viewed every experience, whether perceived as success or failure, as an opportunity for growth and learning. As Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of the journey toward it. When you approach setbacks with a mindset of learning, you turn challenges into valuable lessons that contribute to your growth and resilience. To adopt this mindset, start by reframing failure as a learning opportunity. Instead of viewing setbacks as indications of your inadequacy, see them as chances to gain insights and improve. This positive perspective reduces the fear of failure and encourages a more resilient attitude. Reflect on your experiences and identify the lessons they offer. What went wrong? What could you have done differently? What can you learn from this experience to apply in the future? These reflections help you grow and develop more effective strategies. Embrace a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. This mindset fosters a willingness to take on challenges and persist in the face of difficulties. Celebrate your efforts and progress, not just the outcomes. Acknowledge the hard work and dedication you put into your endeavors, regardless of the result. Recognizing your efforts reinforces a positive attitude and motivation to continue improving. Seek feedback from others. Constructive criticism and different perspectives can provide valuable insights that help you learn and grow. Be open to feedback and use it to enhance your skills and strategies. Remember, every experience is an opportunity to learn and grow. By viewing setbacks as learning experiences, you build resilience and continuously improve, bringing you closer to your goals. 17. If nobody helps you, do it alone. The Stoics believed in self-reliance and the importance of taking responsibility for one's own actions and goals. As Epictetus advised, do not seek to have events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do, and all will be well with you. Relying solely on others for support or validation can lead to disappointment and hinder your progress. Embracing self-reliance empowers you to take control of your life and pursue your goals independently. To cultivate self-reliance, start by developing a strong sense of self-confidence. Believe in your abilities and trust that you can achieve your goals through your own efforts. Confidence in yourself is the foundation of self-reliance. Set clear and achievable goals. Define what you want to accomplish and create a plan to reach those goals. Having a clear direction helps you stay focused and motivated, even when support from others is lacking. Develop a growth mindset. View challenges and setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. This mindset encourages perseverance and resilience, allowing you to continue working toward your goals despite obstacles. Learn new skills and seek knowledge. Continuously improving your abilities and expanding your knowledge enhances your self-reliance. Take advantage of educational resources, seek out new experiences, and be open to learning. Surround yourself with positive influences. While self-reliance is important, having a supportive environment can also contribute to your success. Seek out relationships with individuals who encourage and inspire you. Remember, you are capable of achieving great things on your own. By embracing self-reliance and taking responsibility for your goals, you empower yourself to create the life you desire, regardless of external support. 18. Take your financial life seriously. Money is a defense to a lot of challenges. The Stoics valued practical wisdom and understood the importance of managing resources wisely. As Seneca wrote, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool." Financial stability provides a foundation for security and freedom, allowing you to focus on your personal and professional goals without the constant stress of financial instability. To take your financial life seriously, start by creating a budget. Track your income and expenses to understand your financial situation. A budget helps you manage your money effectively and identify areas where you can save. Set clear financial goals. Whether it is saving for an emergency fund, paying off debt, or investing for the future, having specific goals provides direction and motivation for your financial decisions. Live within your means. Avoid unnecessary debt and prioritize spending on essentials and things that align with your values. Living within your means helps you maintain financial stability and avoid the stress of overextending yourself. Save and invest wisely. Building an emergency fund and investing for the future are crucial steps toward financial security. Research and seek advice from financial experts to make informed decisions about saving and investing. Educate yourself about personal finance. Understanding the basics of budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management empowers you to make informed financial decisions. Take advantage of educational resources, books, and courses on personal finance. Seek professional advice if needed. Financial planners and advisors can provide valuable insights and strategies for managing your money effectively. Do not hesitate to seek professional help to ensure you are on the right track. Remember, taking your financial life seriously is an investment in your future security and freedom. By managing your money wisely and making informed decisions, you can navigate financial challenges with confidence and build a stable foundation for your life. 19. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. The Stoics understood the value of time and the importance of using it wisely. As Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Time is a finite resource, and how you choose to spend it greatly impacts your happiness and success. Being discerning about how and with whom you spend your time is essential for achieving your goals and maintaining your well-being. To be selfish with your time, start by identifying your priorities. Determine what is most important to you, whether it is personal growth, career advancement, relationships, or hobbies. Focusing on your priorities helps you allocate your time more effectively. Set boundaries to protect your time. Learn to say no to commitments and activities that do not align with your priorities or bring value to your life. Establishing clear boundaries ensures that your time is spent on things that matter most to you. Practice time management skills. Create a schedule that reflects your priorities and allows for focused, productive work. Use tools like calendars, to-do lists, and time blocking to organize your tasks and avoid wasting time on unimportant activities. Surround yourself with supportive and respectful people. Build relationships with individuals who value your time and contribute positively to your life. Avoid those who drain your energy or do not respect your boundaries. Reflect on how you spend your time regularly. Evaluate whether your daily activities align with your goals and values. Make adjustments as needed to ensure that you are using your time wisely. Remember, your time is valuable, and being selfish with it is not about being inconsiderate, but about prioritizing your well-being and goals. By using your time wisely and setting clear boundaries, you can achieve greater fulfillment and success in your life. 20. What other people think of you is none of your business. The Stoics believed that true contentment comes from within and that seeking external validation is futile. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Focusing on others' opinions can lead to unnecessary stress, anxiety, and a lack of authenticity. Instead, prioritize your own values and judgments to live a fulfilling and genuine life. To stop worrying about others' opinions, start by understanding that you cannot control what others think. People's opinions are influenced by their own experiences, beliefs, and biases, which are beyond your control. Accepting this fact helps you let go of the need for external validation. Develop a strong sense of self-worth. Recognize your own value and appreciate your unique qualities. Self-worth comes from within and is not dependent on others' approval. Focus on your values and goals. Define what is important to you and strive to live according to your own standards. When you are true to yourself, others' opinions become less relevant. Surround yourself with supportive and like-minded individuals. Build relationships with people who respect and appreciate you for who you are. Their positive influence can reinforce your self-confidence and reduce the impact of negative opinions. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Mindfulness helps you stay present and focused on your own experiences, rather than getting caught up in others' opinions. Remember, your worth is not determined by others' opinions. By focusing on your own values and judgments, you can live a more authentic and fulfilling life, free from the burden of seeking external validation. 21. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. The Stoics emphasized the importance of focusing on the present moment and taking action to shape the future. As Seneca said, "While we are postponing, life speeds by." Regrets about past mistakes can weigh heavily on us, but they don't define our future. The key is to learn from these experiences and take proactive steps to create a better future. To embrace this mindset, start by accepting your past. Understand that everyone makes mistakes, and these experiences are valuable lessons that contribute to your growth. Let go of guilt and self-blame, and focus on what you can do now to improve your life. Set clear, achievable goals for your future. Define what you want to accomplish and create a plan to reach those goals. This forward-thinking approach helps you stay motivated and focused on positive change. Take action in the present. Focus on what you can do today to move closer to your goals. Even small steps can lead to significant progress over time. Consistency and perseverance are key to achieving lasting change. Reflect on your progress regularly. Evaluate your achievements and identify areas for improvement. Use these reflections to adjust your plans and continue moving forward. Seek support from others if needed. Surround yourself with positive influences and people who encourage your growth. Their support can provide motivation and accountability as you work toward your goals. Remember, while you cannot change the past, you have the power to shape your future. By focusing on the present and taking proactive steps, you can create a fulfilling and meaningful life. 22. Being alone gives us an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves. The Stoics valued solitude and self-reflection as essential practices for personal growth and self-awareness. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Solitude allows us to step away from external distractions and focus on our inner thoughts and feelings. It provides the space needed to understand ourselves better and align our actions with our true values. To embrace solitude, start by setting aside regular time for yourself. Whether it's a few minutes each day or a longer period each week, make time to be alone and disconnect from external distractions. Engage in self-reflective activities. Journaling, meditation, and spending time in nature are excellent ways to reflect on your thoughts and emotions. These practices help you gain clarity and insight into your inner world. Use solitude as an opportunity for personal growth. Reflect on your goals, values, and aspirations. Consider what changes you can make to align your life more closely with your true self. Embrace the stillness and quiet of solitude. Use this time to recharge and rejuvenate. Solitude provides a break from the constant stimulation of daily life and allows you to reconnect with your inner self. Practice self-compassion and acceptance during your alone time. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, and recognize that solitude is a valuable opportunity for growth. Remember, being alone is not the same as being lonely. Solitude is a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal growth. By embracing time alone, you can reconnect with yourself and create a more fulfilling and authentic life. 23. Sometimes you need to stop seeing the good in people and start seeing what they show you. The Stoics emphasize the importance of wisdom and discernment in our relationships. As Epictetus said, "Don't just say you have read books. Show that through them you have learned to think better, to be a more discriminating and reflective person." While it is important to be optimistic and see the good in others, it is equally crucial to recognize when people are showing you their true character through their actions. Ignoring red flags or making excuses for someone's behavior can lead to disappointment and harm. To practice discernment in your relationships, start by paying attention to people's actions. Actions speak louder than words, and observing how someone behaves can provide valuable insights into their character. Trust your intuition. If something feels off, or if someone consistently behaves in ways that do not align with your values, take notice. Your intuition can be a powerful guide in recognizing when someone's actions do not match their words. Set boundaries to protect yourself. Establish clear limits on what you are willing to tolerate in your relationships. Boundaries help you maintain your well-being and prevent others from taking advantage of your kindness. Reflect on your experiences with others. Consider how their actions have impacted you and whether their behavior aligns with your values and expectations. Use these reflections to make informed decisions about your relationships. Surround yourself with people who consistently demonstrate respect, kindness, and integrity. Building relationships with individuals who share your values fosters a positive and supportive environment. Remember, while it is important to see the good in people, it is equally important to recognize and respond to their actions. By practicing discernment and setting healthy boundaries, you can build more fulfilling and authentic relationships. 24. Don't pretend to be better than you are. The Stoics valued authenticity and integrity, believing that living true to oneself is essential for a virtuous and fulfilling life. As Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Pretending to be someone you are not can lead to a lack of self-respect and inner conflict. It is important to embrace your true self, including your strengths and weaknesses, and strive for continuous improvement. To embrace authenticity, start by acknowledging your true self. Reflect on your values, beliefs, and qualities that define who you are. Embrace both your strengths and your imperfections. Practice self-acceptance and self-compassion. Recognize that being true to yourself may not always be easy, and you may face resistance or disapproval from others. Embrace your imperfections and appreciate your uniqueness. Communicate honestly and openly. Express your thoughts, feelings, and opinions authentically, even if they differ from those of others. Honest communication builds trust and fosters genuine connections with others. Set realistic goals for personal growth. Strive to improve yourself in meaningful ways, but do so with humility and a recognition of your current abilities. Continuous self-improvement is more valuable than pretending to have already achieved perfection. Surround yourself with supportive and accepting people. Build relationships with individuals who appreciate and respect you for who you are. These relationships provide a sense of belonging and validation for your authentic self. Remember, authenticity is a powerful expression of self-respect and integrity. By embracing your true self and striving for continuous improvement, you can live a more fulfilling and genuine life. 25. Live life at your own pace. The Stoics believed in the importance of living in accordance with one's own values and not being swayed by external pressures. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In a fast-paced world, it is easy to feel pressured to conform to others' timelines and expectations. However, living life at your own pace allows you to stay true to yourself and focus on what truly matters to you. To live life at your own pace, start by defining your values and goals. Determine what is important to you and create a plan to achieve your aspirations. This clarity provides direction and motivation independent of external pressures. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Mindfulness helps you stay present and focused on your own experiences rather than getting caught up in others' expectations. Set boundaries to protect your time and energy. Learn to say no to commitments and activities that do not align with your values or bring value to your life. Establishing clear boundaries ensures that your time is spent on things that matter most to you. Celebrate your progress and achievements. Acknowledge your hard work and the steps you have taken toward your goals. Recognizing your accomplishments fosters a sense of pride and contentment. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Everyone's journey is unique, and comparing yourself to others can lead to unnecessary stress and dissatisfaction. Focus on your own path and strive to be the best version of yourself. Remember, living life at your own pace allows you to stay true to yourself and achieve your goals in a meaningful way. By focusing on your values and setting clear boundaries, you can create a fulfilling and authentic life. 26. Life is too short to waste time hating anyone. The Stoics believed in the importance of cultivating inner peace and not being consumed by negative emotions. As Seneca wrote, "Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it." Hatred and resentment can consume your thoughts and energy, preventing you from living a fulfilling and peaceful life. Letting go of these negative emotions allows you to focus on positive and productive pursuits. To release hatred, start by practicing forgiveness. Understand that forgiveness is not about condoning the actions of others, but about freeing yourself from the burden of negative emotions. Forgiving others allows you to move forward with a lighter heart. Cultivate empathy and compassion. Try to understand the perspectives and experiences of those you hold resentment towards. Empathy can help you see the humanity in others and reduce feelings of hatred. Focus on your own growth and well-being. Channel your energy into positive activities that contribute to your personal and professional development. Engaging in hobbies, exercise, and spending time with loved ones can help shift your focus from negative emotions to positive experiences. Practice mindfulness and meditation. These practices can help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions and develop the ability to observe them without being overwhelmed. Mindfulness fosters a sense of inner peace and clarity. Surround yourself with positive influences. Build relationships with individuals who uplift and inspire you. Their positive energy can help you maintain a more optimistic outlook on life. Remember, life is too short to be consumed by hatred. By letting go of negative emotions and focusing on forgiveness, empathy, and personal growth, you can create a more peaceful and fulfilling life. 27. Your deepest, darkest moment may be the best thing that ever happens to you. The Stoics believed that adversity is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Dark moments and challenges can be transformative, pushing us to reflect, adapt, and grow. These experiences often reveal our inner strength and resilience, leading to profound personal development. To embrace the transformative power of adversity, start by accepting your struggles. Understand that difficult experiences are a natural part of life and an opportunity for growth. Acceptance allows you to approach challenges with a more positive and proactive mindset. Reflect on the lessons learned from your darkest moments. Consider how these experiences have shaped you and what insights you have gained. These reflections can provide valuable guidance for your future actions and decisions. Develop resilience and adaptability. Use your past challenges as a source of strength and motivation. Resilience helps you navigate future obstacles with confidence and determination. Seek support from others. Sharing your experiences with trusted friends, family, or a therapist can provide comfort and perspective. Their support can help you process your emotions and find meaning in your struggles. Channel your energy into positive actions. Focus on activities that promote your well-being and personal growth. Engaging in hobbies, exercise, and helping others can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Remember, your deepest, darkest moments have the potential to be transformative. By accepting adversity and using it as an opportunity for growth, you can emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. 28. Envy is a waste of time. You already have all you need. The Stoics believed that contentment and gratitude are essential for a fulfilling life. As Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Envy arises when we focus on what others have rather than appreciating our own blessings. It can lead to dissatisfaction, resentment, and a lack of fulfillment. By cultivating gratitude and recognizing the abundance in your own life, you can overcome envy and find true contentment. To combat envy, start by practicing gratitude. Regularly reflect on the positive aspects of your life and the things you are thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and fulfillment. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Everyone's journey is unique, and comparing yourself to others can lead to unnecessary stress and dissatisfaction. Focus on your own path and appreciate your own progress. Recognize your own strengths and accomplishments. Celebrate your achievements and the qualities that make you unique. Acknowledging your own value helps reduce feelings of envy and boosts self-esteem. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Mindfulness helps you become aware of envious feelings and allows you to address them constructively. Surround yourself with positive influences. Build relationships with individuals who inspire and uplift you. Their positive energy can help you maintain a more optimistic outlook on life. Remember, envy is a waste of time and energy. By focusing on gratitude and appreciating the abundance in your own life, you can overcome envy and find true contentment. 29. If you don't ask, you don't get. The Stoics valued courage and assertiveness in pursuing one's goals and desires. As Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Asking for what you want is a crucial step in achieving your goals and fulfilling your desires. Whether it is seeking opportunities, help, or resources, Being assertive and proactive can lead to significant positive outcomes. To embrace this principle, start by clearly defining your goals and desires. Knowing what you want provides direction and motivation for your actions. Develop the courage to ask for what you need. Overcoming fear and hesitation is essential for asserting yourself. Remember that rejection is a natural part of the process, and each no brings you closer to a yes. Practice assertive communication. Clearly and confidently express your needs and desires. Being direct and respectful in your communication increases the likelihood of positive responses. Seek opportunities and resources actively. Do not wait for opportunities to come to you. Go out and find them. Networking, researching, and reaching out to others can open doors to new possibilities. Reflect on past experiences where you did not ask for what you wanted and consider the missed opportunities. Use these reflections to motivate yourself to be more proactive in the future. Remember, asking for what you want is a key step in achieving your goals. By being assertive and proactive, you increase your chances of success and create opportunities for growth and fulfillment. 30. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. The Stoics believed in the importance of ethical behavior and treating others with kindness and respect. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." The golden rule, to treat others as you would like to be treated, is a timeless principle that fosters empathy, compassion, and harmony in relationships. It encourages us to consider others' perspectives and act with integrity. To practice this principle, start by cultivating empathy. Put yourself in others' shoes and try to understand their feelings and experiences. Empathy helps you connect with others and respond to their needs with kindness and compassion. Treat others with respect and fairness. Whether in personal or professional interactions, strive to be honest, considerate, and just. Respectful behavior builds trust and fosters positive relationships. Reflect on your actions and their impact on others. Consider how your behavior affects those around you and whether it aligns with your values and the golden rule. Use these reflections to make necessary adjustments and improve your interactions. Practice forgiveness and understanding. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and respond with grace and compassion. Forgiveness strengthens relationships and promotes a more positive and supportive environment. Lead by example. Demonstrate the behaviors and values you wish to see in others. Leading by example inspires others to act with integrity and kindness. Remember, treating others as you would like to be treated fosters a more compassionate and harmonious world. By practicing empathy, respect, and integrity, you contribute to positive and meaningful relationships. 31. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The Stoics valued honesty and integrity as essential components of a virtuous life. As Epictetus stated, if you seek truth, you will not seek to gain a victory by every possible means. And when you have found truth, you need not fear being defeated. Honesty simplifies life by eliminating the need to keep track of lies and fabrications. It builds trust and credibility in relationships and fosters a sense of inner peace and self-respect. To embrace honesty, start by committing to truthfulness in all your interactions. Make a conscious effort to speak and act with integrity, even when it is challenging. Reflect on the consequences of dishonesty. Consider how lies can complicate situations, damage relationships, and erode trust. Use these reflections to motivate yourself to practice honesty consistently. Practice self-awareness and mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings, and be honest with yourself about your motivations and actions. Self-awareness helps you recognize when you are tempted to be dishonest and allows you to choose integrity instead. Build a culture of honesty in your relationships. Encourage open and truthful communication with others, and create an environment where honesty is valued and respected. Forgive yourself for past dishonesty and commit to doing better. Acknowledge any past mistakes and use them as learning experiences to improve your future behavior. Remember, honesty simplifies life and builds trust and credibility. By committing to truthfulness and integrity, you create a foundation for positive and meaningful relationships. 32. Life isn't fair, but it's still good. The Stoics believed in accepting the reality of life's challenges and focusing on what is within our control. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Life's inherent unfairness can be difficult to accept, but it is essential to recognize that dwelling on injustice and misfortune only leads to bitterness and dissatisfaction. Instead, focusing on the positive aspects of life and what we can control fosters resilience and contentment. To embrace this principle, start by practicing acceptance. Acknowledge that life is not always fair and that some things are beyond your control. Acceptance allows you to focus your energy on what you can influence and change. Cultivate gratitude for the good things in your life. Regularly reflect on your blessings and the positive experiences you have had. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and fulfillment. Develop resilience in the face of challenges. Understand that difficulties are a natural part of life and an opportunity for growth. Resilience helps you navigate adversity with strength and perseverance. Focus on your values and goals. Define what is important to you and strive to live according to your own standards. When you are true to yourself, life's unfairness becomes less significant. Seek joy and meaning in everyday experiences. Find happiness in simple pleasures and meaningful activities. This mindset helps you appreciate the goodness in life, even amidst challenges. Remember, life may not be fair, but it is still filled with opportunities for growth, joy, and fulfillment. By focusing on acceptance, gratitude, and resilience, you can create a positive and meaningful life. 33. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. The Stoics valued courage as a key virtue necessary for pursuing one's goals and achieving personal growth. As Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Taking risks is essential for achieving success and fulfilling your potential. Avoiding risks out of fear can lead to stagnation and missed opportunities. To cultivate courage, start by identifying your fears and understanding their origins. Recognizing what holds you back is the first step in overcoming it. Set clear and ambitious goals. Define what you want to achieve and create a plan to reach those goals. Having a clear direction provides motivation and a sense of purpose, making it easier to take risks. Take small, manageable steps towards your goals. Gradually facing your fears and taking calculated risks helps build confidence and resilience. Each small victory reinforces your ability to tackle larger challenges. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Understand that setbacks are a natural part of the journey towards success. Reflect on what went wrong, learn from your experiences, and use this knowledge to improve. Surround yourself with supportive and courageous individuals. Building relationships with people who encourage and inspire you can provide the motivation and support needed to take risks. Practice self-compassion and resilience. Be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned and remain committed to your goals. Resilience helps you persevere through challenges and setbacks. Remember, courage is essential for achieving your goals and fulfilling your potential. By taking risks and embracing challenges, you can accomplish great things and create a fulfilling life. 34. Don't trust words, trust actions. The Stoics emphasized the importance of integrity and consistency between one's words and actions. As Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Words can be easily spoken, but actions reveal true intentions and character. Trusting actions over words helps you build more reliable and authentic relationships. To practice this principle, start by observing people's actions. Pay attention to how they behave, especially in challenging situations. Actions often speak louder than words and provide valuable insights into a person's true character. Reflect on your own actions and ensure they align with your words. Strive to be consistent and reliable in your behavior. Integrity is built on the alignment of words and actions. Hold yourself and others accountable. If someone's actions do not match their words, address it respectfully and seek clarification. Accountability fosters trust and authenticity in relationships. Set boundaries with those who consistently fail to align their words with their actions. Protect yourself from potential harm by being discerning about whom you trust and rely on. Lead by example. Demonstrate the behaviors and values you wish to see in others. Leading by example inspires others to act with integrity and consistency. Remember, actions reveal true intentions and character. By trusting actions over words, you build more reliable and authentic relationships and create a foundation of trust and integrity. 35. Do yourself a favor, get rich. The Stoics valued practical wisdom and understood the importance of financial stability for a secure and fulfilling life. As Seneca wrote, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool." While money is not the ultimate source of happiness, financial stability provides a foundation for security, freedom, and the ability to pursue your goals and passions. To achieve financial stability, start by setting clear financial goals. Whether it is saving for an emergency fund, paying off debt, or investing for the future, having specific goals provides direction and motivation for your financial decisions. Create a budget and stick to it. Track your income and expenses to understand your financial situation. A budget helps you manage your money effectively and identify areas where you can save. Live within your means. Avoid unnecessary debt and prioritize spending on essentials and things that align with your values. Living within your means helps you maintain financial stability and avoid the stress of overextending yourself. Save and invest wisely. Building an emergency fund and investing for the future are crucial steps toward financial security. Research and seek advice from financial experts to make informed decisions about saving and investing. Educate yourself about personal finance. Understanding the basics of budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management empowers you to make informed financial decisions. Take advantage of educational resources, books, and courses on personal finance. Seek professional advice if needed. Financial planners and advisors can provide valuable insights and strategies for managing your money effectively. Do not hesitate to seek professional help to ensure you are on the right track. Remember, achieving financial stability is an investment in your future security and freedom. By managing your money wisely and making informed decisions, you can navigate financial challenges with confidence and build a stable foundation for your life. 36. If you can survive your own thoughts, you can survive anything. The Stoics believed that mastering one's mind is essential for navigating life's challenges. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Our thoughts can be our greatest allies or our worst enemies. Learning to manage and control your thoughts is key to building resilience and inner strength. To master your mind, start by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing your thoughts without judgment. This awareness helps you identify negative or unproductive thought patterns and replace them with positive and constructive ones. Develop a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. A growth mindset fosters a willingness to take on challenges and persist in the face of difficulties. Practice self-awareness and self-reflection. Regularly reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and reactions. Understanding your inner world helps you recognize and address negative thought patterns. Cultivate positive thinking. Focus on the positive aspects of your life and practice gratitude. Positive thinking can help shift your perspective and reduce the impact of negative thoughts. Seek support from others if needed. Sharing your thoughts and feelings with trusted friends, family, or a therapist can provide comfort and perspective. Their support can help you manage your thoughts more effectively. Remember, mastering your thoughts is key to building resilience and inner strength. By practicing mindfulness, developing a growth mindset, and cultivating positive thinking, you can navigate life's challenges with confidence and strength. 37. If they don't appreciate you, they don't deserve you. The Stoics valued self-respect and the importance of surrounding oneself with people who value and appreciate you. As Epictetus said, know first who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly. Being in relationships where you are not valued or appreciated can erode your self-esteem and well-being. It is important to recognize your worth and seek relationships that reflect mutual respect and appreciation. To ensure you are appreciated in your relationships, start by valuing yourself. Recognize your strengths, achievements, and qualities that make you unique. Self-awareness and self-respect are the foundations of healthy relationships. Set boundaries to protect your well-being. Establish clear limits on what you are willing to tolerate in your relationships. Boundaries help you maintain your self-respect and prevent others from taking advantage of you. Surround yourself with supportive and appreciative people. Build relationships with individuals who value and respect you for who you are. These relationships provide a sense of belonging and validation. Communicate your needs and expectations clearly. Be open and honest about what you need in a relationship to feel valued and appreciated. Effective communication fosters mutual understanding and respect. Reflect on your relationships regularly. Consider whether your interactions with others align with your values and expectations. Use these reflections to make informed decisions about your relationships. Remember, you deserve to be valued and appreciated. By recognizing your worth and setting clear boundaries, you can build more fulfilling and respectful relationships. 38. Learn to heal without venting to everyone. The Stoics believed in the importance of self-reflection and inner strength in dealing with challenges. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." While sharing your struggles with others can provide comfort and support, constantly venting to everyone can prevent you from processing your emotions constructively and can strain relationships. To heal without venting to everyone, start by practicing self-reflection. Take time to understand your emotions and the root causes of your struggles. Reflecting on your experiences helps you gain insights and develop a deeper understanding of yourself. Engage in self-care activities that promote healing. Exercise, meditation, journaling, and spending time in nature can help you process your emotions and find inner peace. Self-care nurtures your well-being and supports your healing journey. Seek support from a small, trusted circle of friends or family. Share your feelings with those who genuinely care about your well-being and can offer constructive support. Limiting your circle ensures that you receive meaningful and supportive feedback. Consider seeking professional help. A therapist or counselor can provide valuable guidance and coping strategies to help you navigate your challenges. Professional support can offer a safe and confidential space to process your emotions. Practice mindfulness and emotional regulation. Mindfulness helps you stay present and observe your emotions without being overwhelmed. Developing emotional regulation skills allows you to manage your feelings more effectively. Remember, healing is a personal journey that requires self-reflection, self-care, and supportive relationships. By focusing on constructive coping strategies and seeking support from trusted individuals, you can navigate your challenges with strength and resilience. 39. To avoid disappointment, expect nothing from nobody. The Stoics believed in the importance of managing expectations and focusing on what is within our control. As Epictetus said, "He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing." High expectations of others can lead to disappointment and frustration when they are not met. By managing your expectations and focusing on your own actions and responses, you can reduce disappointment and maintain inner peace. To manage your expectations, start by accepting that you cannot control others' actions or behaviors. Recognize that people have their own motivations and limitations, which may not always align with your expectations. Focus on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and attitudes. By concentrating on your own behavior and responses, you empower yourself to navigate situations more effectively and reduce disappointment. Practice gratitude and appreciation. Regularly reflect on the positive aspects of your life and the contributions of others. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and fulfillment. Communicate your needs and expectations clearly. If you need something from someone, express it openly and respectfully. Clear communication can help manage expectations and reduce misunderstandings. Cultivate self-reliance. Rely on yourself to meet your needs and achieve your goals. Self-reliance reduces dependency on others and empowers you to take control of your life. Remember, managing your expectations and focusing on what is within your control helps reduce disappointment and maintain inner peace. By practicing gratitude, clear communication, and self-reliance, you can create a more fulfilling and resilient life. 40. Everything comes to you at the right time. Be patient and trust the process. The Stoics valued patience and the understanding that life unfolds according to its own timeline. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by, and another takes its place, and this too will be swept away." Patience allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience, trusting that things will happen when they are meant to. By embracing patience, we can reduce stress and find peace in the present moment. To cultivate patience, start by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you stay present and appreciate the current moment without being consumed by future worries or past regrets. It fosters a sense of calm and acceptance. Set realistic goals and timelines. Recognize that progress takes time and that setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Setting achievable goals helps you stay motivated and patient as you work towards your aspirations. Trust the process and have faith in your efforts. Understand that your hard work and dedication will pay off in due time. Trusting the process reduces anxiety and fosters a sense of inner peace. Practice gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. Regularly reflect on the positive aspects of your life and the progress you have made. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and fulfillment. Surround yourself with supportive and patient individuals. Building relationships with people who encourage and support your journey can provide motivation and help you stay patient. Remember, patience is essential for navigating life's challenges and achieving your goals. By trusting the process and embracing the present moment, you can create a more peaceful and fulfilling life. 41. Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo. The Stoics believed that failure is a natural part of the learning process and an opportunity for growth. As Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Failure can be painful, but it is not a permanent mark on your identity. Viewing failure as a temporary setback rather than a defining trait allows you to learn from your mistakes and move forward with resilience and determination. To reframe failure, start by accepting it as a part of the journey. Understand that everyone experiences setbacks and that these challenges are opportunities for growth and improvement. Reflect on your failures and identify the lessons they offer. Consider what went wrong, what you could have done differently, and what you can learn from the experience. These reflections provide valuable insights for future endeavors. Cultivate a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. A growth mindset fosters a willingness to take on challenges and persist in the face of difficulties. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you experience failure and recognize that it does not define your worth. Self-compassion helps you recover from setbacks and maintain a positive outlook. Seek support from others. Sharing your experiences with trusted friends, family, or mentors can provide comfort and perspective. Their support can help you navigate failure more effectively and stay motivated. Remember, failure is a temporary setback, not a permanent mark. By viewing failure as an opportunity for growth and learning, you can build resilience and continue moving toward your goals. 42. Avoid gossip at all costs. It's poison to your mind. The Stoics emphasized the importance of focusing on one's own actions and avoiding unnecessary distractions. As Epictetus said, "Keep silence for the most part, and speak only when you must, and then briefly." Gossip can be toxic, leading to misunderstandings, damaged relationships, and a negative mindset. Avoiding gossip allows you to maintain your integrity, focus on your own growth, and cultivate a more positive and peaceful environment. To avoid gossip, start by being mindful of your conversations. Pay attention to the topics you discuss and steer away from talking about others in a negative or harmful way. Focus on positive and constructive topics. Engage in conversations that inspire, educate, and uplift you and others. Positive discussions foster a more supportive and encouraging environment. Set boundaries with those who gossip. Politely change the subject or remove yourself from conversations that involve gossip. Establishing clear boundaries helps protect your peace of mind and integrity. Reflect on the impact of gossip. Consider how gossip can harm relationships and contribute to a negative mindset. Use these reflections to reinforce your commitment to avoiding gossip. Practice empathy and understanding. Recognize that everyone has their own struggles and challenges, and avoid judging others. Empathy helps you maintain a more compassionate and positive outlook. Remember, gossip is toxic and can poison your mind and relationships. By avoiding gossip and focusing on positive and constructive conversations, you can create a more supportive and peaceful environment. 43. The root of all suffering is attachment. The Stoics believed that attachment to external things, people, and outcomes can lead to suffering and disappointment. As Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Attachment creates dependency on external factors for our happiness and well-being. By practicing non-attachment, we can find inner peace and resilience regardless of external circumstances. To practice non-attachment, start by identifying the things, people, and outcomes you are attached to. Reflect on how these attachments influence your thoughts and emotions. Focus on what is within your control. Recognize that your thoughts, actions, and attitudes are within your control, while external circumstances are not. Shifting your focus to what you can control helps reduce attachment and suffering. Cultivate mindfulness and self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Mindfulness helps you become aware of attachments and allows you to address them constructively. Practice gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. Recognize the positive aspects of your life and take time to appreciate the simple pleasures. Gratitude helps you stay present and develop a more balanced and contented perspective. Let go of the need to control external outcomes. Accept that uncertainty is a part of life and trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Letting go of the need for control reduces stress and fosters a sense of inner peace. Remember, attachment can lead to suffering and disappointment. By practicing non-attachment and focusing on what is within your control, you can find inner peace and resilience. 44. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. The Stoics valued honesty and integrity in relationships, believing that true character is revealed over time. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Relationships are built on trust and mutual respect, and time is a crucial factor in revealing the true nature of these connections. Patience and observation can help you understand the depth and authenticity of your relationships. To understand what you truly mean to someone, start by observing their actions over time. Actions often speak louder than words, and consistent behavior reveals true intentions and feelings. Reflect on the quality of your interactions. Consider whether your relationship is built on mutual respect, support, and trust. Authentic relationships are characterized by consistent positive interactions and mutual care. Communicate openly and honestly. Express your thoughts and feelings and encourage the same from others. Open communication fosters understanding and strengthens relationships. Be patient and give relationships time to develop. Avoid rushing to conclusions or making judgments based on initial impressions. True character and intentions are revealed gradually. Trust your intuition. Pay attention to how you feel in your interactions with others. Your intuition can provide valuable insights into the authenticity of your relationships. Remember, time is a crucial factor in revealing the true nature of relationships. By observing actions, reflecting on interactions, and communicating openly, you can understand what you truly mean to someone and build more authentic and meaningful connections. 45. Stress is temporary, but the lessons you learn from it can last a lifetime. The Stoics believed that adversity and challenges are opportunities for growth and learning. As Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. While stress can be overwhelming, it also provides valuable insights and lessons that can shape your character and resilience. Embracing stress as a learning opportunity allows you to grow and develop a more resilient mindset. To learn from stress, start by acknowledging and accepting it. Recognize that stress is a natural part of life and an opportunity for growth. Acceptance helps you approach stress with a more positive and proactive mindset. Reflect on the sources of your stress and the lessons they offer. Consider what you can learn from the challenges you face and how you can use these insights to improve your future actions and decisions. Develop healthy coping strategies to manage stress. Exercise, meditation, journaling, and spending time in nature can help you process your emotions and find inner peace. These practices support your well-being and resilience. Seek support from others. Sharing your experiences with trusted friends, family, or a therapist can provide comfort and perspective. Their support can help you navigate stress more effectively and learn from it. Focus on your goals and values. Use stress as a motivator to pursue your aspirations and align your actions with your values. This focus helps you stay resilient and determined in the face of challenges. Remember, stress is temporary, but the lessons you learn from it can last a lifetime. By embracing stress as an opportunity for growth and developing healthy coping strategies, you can build resilience and continue moving toward your goals. 46. If someone is trying to bring you down, they are already below you. The Stoics believed in maintaining one's dignity and composure in the face of negativity and criticism. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." When others try to bring you down, it often reflects their own insecurities and frustrations. Recognizing this can help you maintain your composure and not be affected by their negativity. To handle negativity and criticism, start by practicing self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Self-awareness helps you recognize when you are being affected by others' negativity and allows you to address it constructively. Maintain your dignity and composure. Respond to negativity with calmness and respect, rather than reacting emotionally. Composure demonstrates strength and self-control. Reflect on the motivations behind others' behavior. Understand that their attempts to bring you down are often rooted in their own insecurities and struggles. This perspective helps you respond with empathy and compassion. Set boundaries to protect yourself from negativity. Limit your interactions with individuals who consistently bring you down and focus on building relationships with those who uplift and support you. Focus on your goals and values. Stay committed to your aspirations and the things that matter most to you. This focus helps you maintain your motivation and resilience, regardless of others' negativity. Remember, if someone is trying to bring you down, it is a reflection of their own issues, not your worth. By maintaining your dignity, setting boundaries, and focusing on your goals, you can rise above negativity and continue moving forward. 47. Money isn't everything in life, but it can help you solve a lot of problems. The Stoics valued practical wisdom and understood the importance of managing resources wisely. As Seneca wrote, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool." While money is not the ultimate source of happiness, financial stability provides a foundation for security, freedom, and the ability to pursue your goals and passions. To achieve financial stability, start by setting clear financial goals. Whether it is saving for an emergency fund, paying off debt, or investing for the future, having specific goals provides direction and motivation for your financial decisions. Create a budget and stick to it. Track your income and expenses to understand your financial situation. A budget helps you manage your money effectively and identify areas where you can save. Live within your means. Avoid unnecessary debt and prioritize spending on essentials and things that align with your values. Living within your means helps you maintain financial stability and avoid the stress of overextending yourself. Save and invest wisely. Building an emergency fund and investing for the future are crucial steps toward financial security. Research and seek advice from financial experts to make informed decisions about saving and investing. Educate yourself about personal finance. Understanding the basics of budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management empowers you to make informed financial decisions. Take advantage of educational resources, books, and courses on personal finance. Seek professional advice if needed. Financial planners and advisors can provide valuable insights and strategies for managing your money effectively. Do not hesitate to seek professional help to ensure you are on the right track. Remember, while money is not everything, it is an important tool for solving many of life's challenges. By managing your finances wisely and making informed decisions, you can achieve financial stability and create a secure foundation for your life. 48. No matter how smart, successful, and good-looking you are, nobody likes arrogance. The Stoics valued humility and believed that true wisdom comes from recognizing one's limitations. As Epictetus said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." Arrogance can alienate others and prevent meaningful connections and growth. Practicing humility fosters respect, empathy, and a willingness to learn from others. To cultivate humility, start by acknowledging your limitations. Recognize that you do not know everything and that there is always room for growth and improvement. This mindset fosters a willingness to learn and grow. Practice gratitude for your achievements and strengths. Acknowledge your hard work and the support of others in your successes. Gratitude shifts your focus from self-importance to appreciation. Listen actively and respectfully to others. Value their perspectives and experiences, even if they differ from your own. Active listening fosters empathy and mutual respect. Reflect on the impact of your actions and words on others. Consider how your behavior affects those around you and strive to act with kindness and consideration. Seek feedback and be open to constructive criticism. Embrace opportunities to learn from others and improve. Feedback helps you recognize areas for growth and development. Remember, humility is a key virtue that fosters respect and meaningful connections. By acknowledging your limitations, practicing gratitude, and valuing others' perspectives, you can create a more positive and respectful environment. 49. Don't regret having a good heart. All good things come back and multiply. The Stoics believed in the importance of kindness and virtue, regardless of how others respond. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that." Being kind and having a good heart can sometimes feel challenging, especially when others do not reciprocate. However, acts of kindness and virtue create a positive ripple effect that can lead to greater fulfillment and meaningful connections. To embrace kindness, start by practicing self-compassion. Recognize that being kind does not mean being weak or allowing others to take advantage of you. Self-compassion helps you set healthy boundaries while maintaining your kindness. Engage in acts of kindness regularly. Whether it is helping a friend, volunteering, or simply offering a kind word, small acts of kindness can have a significant impact on others and yourself. Reflect on the positive impact of your actions. Consider how your kindness has helped others and contributed to a more positive environment. These reflections reinforce the value of having a good heart. Surround yourself with supportive and kind individuals. Building relationships with people who share your values fosters a sense of community and mutual support. Trust in the positive ripple effect of kindness. Understand that your actions contribute to a larger cycle of goodness and that even small acts can create significant positive change. Remember, having a good heart is a strength, not a weakness. By practicing kindness and maintaining a positive outlook, you create a ripple effect that can lead to greater fulfillment and meaningful connections. 50. Don't feel guilty for doing what's best for you. The Stoics believed in the importance of self-care and personal well-being. As Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Prioritizing your well-being is essential for leading a fulfilling and balanced life. It is important to recognize that taking care of yourself is not selfish, but necessary for your overall health and happiness. To prioritize your well-being, start by setting clear boundaries. Establish limits on what you are willing to tolerate in your relationships and commitments. Boundaries help you protect your time, energy, and emotional health. Practice self-care regularly. Engage in activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Whether it is exercise, meditation, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones, self-care supports your overall well-being. Reflect on your needs and priorities. Consider what is most important to you and make decisions that align with your values and goals. Reflecting on your priorities helps you make choices that support your well-being. Communicate your needs assertively and respectfully. Be open and honest about what you need to feel happy and fulfilled. Assertive communication fosters understanding and respect in your relationships. Let go of guilt and self-judgment. Recognize that prioritizing your well-being is essential for your overall health and happiness. Letting go of guilt allows you to focus on what truly matters. Remember, doing what is best for you is essential for leading a fulfilling and balanced life. By setting boundaries, practicing self-care, and communicating your needs, you can prioritize your well-being and create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. 51. Choose your friends wisely. The Stoics understood the importance of surrounding oneself with supportive and positive influences. As Seneca wrote, associate with people who are likely to improve you. The people you spend time with can significantly impact your thoughts, behaviors, and overall well-being. Choosing friends who share your values and support your growth is essential for a fulfilling and balanced life. To choose your friends wisely, start by reflecting on your values and goals. Consider what is most important to you and seek out relationships that align with your values and support your aspirations. Observe the behavior and character of potential friends. Pay attention to how they treat others, handle challenges, and live their lives. Actions often speak louder than words and provide valuable insights into a person's true character. Build relationships based on mutual respect and support. Seek out individuals who value and respect you for who you are. These relationships provide a sense of belonging and validation. Set boundaries to protect your well-being. Establish clear limits on what you are willing to tolerate in your relationships. Boundaries help you maintain your self-respect and prevent others from taking advantage of you. Surround yourself with positive and inspiring individuals. Build relationships with people who encourage and motivate you to be your best self. Their positive influence can support your growth and well-being. Remember, the people you spend time with significantly impact your life. By choosing your friends wisely and building relationships based on mutual respect and support, you can create a more fulfilling and balanced life. 52. The fastest way to become better is to surround yourself with better people. The Stoics believed in the importance of learning from others and seeking out positive influences. As Epictetus said, the key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. Surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you can accelerate your growth and development. Positive influences provide motivation, support, and valuable insights that can help you achieve your goals. To surround yourself with better people, start by identifying individuals who embody the qualities and values you aspire to. Seek out mentors, colleagues, and friends who inspire you and support your growth. Engage in communities and activities that align with your interests and goals. Joining groups or clubs that share your passions can help you meet like-minded individuals and build meaningful connections. Be open to learning from others. Recognize that everyone has valuable insights and experiences to share. Be willing to listen, learn, and incorporate their wisdom into your own life. Offer support and encouragement to others. Building reciprocal relationships based on mutual respect and support fosters a sense of community and shared growth. Reflect on the impact of your relationships. Consider how the people you spend time with influence your thoughts, behaviors, and overall well-being. Use these reflections to make informed decisions about your social circle. Remember, surrounding yourself with better people can accelerate your growth and development. By seeking out positive influences and building supportive relationships, you can achieve your goals and become the best version of yourself. 53. Be loyal or stay single. That's simple. The Stoics valued integrity and commitment in relationships, believing that loyalty is essential for building trust and meaningful connections. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Loyalty is the foundation of healthy and fulfilling relationships. Being loyal means being honest, faithful, and supportive of your partner. If you are not willing to commit to these principles, it may be better to stay single. To practice loyalty in your relationships, start by being honest and transparent with your partner. Open communication builds trust and ensures that both partners are on the same page. Respect your partner's boundaries and needs. Understanding and honoring each other's boundaries fosters mutual respect and strengthens the relationship. Be supportive and present. Show your partner that you are there for them, both in good times and bad. Supportive behavior demonstrates commitment and care. Reflect on your values and intentions. Consider whether you are ready and willing to commit to a loyal and faithful relationship. Reflecting on your intentions helps you make informed decisions about your relationships. Address issues and conflicts constructively. When challenges arise, work together to find solutions that respect both partners' needs and boundaries. Constructive conflict resolution strengthens the relationship and builds trust. Remember, loyalty is essential for building healthy and fulfilling relationships. By being honest, supportive, and respectful, you can create meaningful connections based on trust and commitment. 54. Expect nothing, appreciate everything. The Stoics believed in the importance of managing expectations and cultivating gratitude. As Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." High expectations can lead to disappointment and dissatisfaction when they are not met. By expecting nothing and appreciating everything, you can cultivate a sense of contentment and fulfillment. To manage your expectations, start by accepting that you cannot control others' actions or outcomes. Recognize that people have their own motivations and limitations, which may not always align with your expectations. Focus on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and attitudes. By concentrating on your own behavior and responses, you empower yourself to navigate situations more effectively and reduce disappointment. Cultivate gratitude and appreciation. Regularly reflect on the positive aspects of your life and the contributions of others. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and fulfillment. Communicate your needs and expectations clearly. If you need something from someone, express it openly and respectfully. Clear communication can help manage expectations and reduce misunderstandings. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Mindfulness helps you become aware of expectations and allows you to address them constructively. Remember, managing your expectations and focusing on what is within your control helps reduce disappointment and maintain inner peace. By practicing gratitude and appreciation, you can create a more fulfilling and resilient life. 55. Be grateful for the little things in your life to find inner peace. The Stoics valued gratitude as a key component of contentment and well-being. As Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Gratitude for the small things in life helps you stay present and appreciate the beauty and joy in everyday moments. This practice fosters inner peace and contentment. To cultivate gratitude, start by reflecting on the simple pleasures in your life. Whether it is a beautiful sunset, a kind word from a friend, or a delicious meal, take time to appreciate these moments. Keep a gratitude journal. Write down the things you are grateful for each day. This practice helps you focus on the positive aspects of your life and reinforces a sense of appreciation. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Pay attention to the present moment and the small details of your surroundings. Mindfulness helps you stay present and fully experience the beauty and joy of everyday life. Express gratitude to others. Take time to thank the people in your life who have supported and helped you. Expressing gratitude strengthens your relationships and fosters a sense of connection and appreciation. Reflect on your experiences and the lessons learned. Consider how your past challenges and successes have contributed to your growth and well-being. These reflections help you appreciate your journey and the progress you have made. Remember, gratitude for the little things in life fosters inner peace and contentment. By practicing gratitude and staying present, you can create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. 56. Do your best and trust the process. The Stoics believed in the importance of effort and perseverance, trusting that hard work and dedication will lead to positive outcomes. As Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen." Focusing on doing your best and trusting the process helps you stay motivated and resilient, even when progress seems slow or challenging. To embrace this principle, start by setting clear and achievable goals. Define what you want to accomplish and create a plan to reach those goals. Having a clear direction provides motivation and purpose. Commit to consistent effort and perseverance. Understand that achieving your goals requires dedication and hard work. Stay focused on your efforts and trust that they will lead to positive results. Reflect on your progress regularly. Evaluate your achievements and identify areas for improvement. Use these reflections to adjust your plans and continue moving forward. Practice patience and resilience. Recognize that progress takes time and that setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Patience and resilience help you stay committed and motivated, even in the face of challenges. Surround yourself with supportive and encouraging individuals. Building relationships with people who believe in you and support your efforts can provide motivation and help you stay focused. Remember, doing your best and trusting the process is essential for achieving your goals. By committing to consistent effort and perseverance, you can navigate challenges and create a fulfilling and meaningful life. 57. The harder you work, the luckier you will get. The Stoics believed that effort and perseverance are essential for achieving success and fulfilling one's potential. As Seneca said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." Hard work and dedication create opportunities for success and growth. By putting in the effort, you increase your chances of achieving your goals and encountering positive outcomes. To embrace this principle, start by setting clear and ambitious goals. Define what you want to achieve and create a plan to reach those goals. Having a clear direction provides motivation and purpose. Commit to consistent effort and perseverance. Understand that achieving your goals requires dedication and hard work. Stay focused on your efforts and trust that they will lead to positive results. Seek opportunities for growth and improvement. Continuously learn and develop your skills to increase your chances of success. Take advantage of educational resources, seek mentorship, and stay informed. Reflect on your progress regularly. Evaluate your achievements and identify areas for improvement. Use these reflections to adjust your plans and continue moving forward. Stay resilient and adaptable. Recognize that setbacks and challenges are a natural part of the journey. Resilience and adaptability help you navigate obstacles and stay committed to your goals. Remember, hard work and dedication create opportunities for success. By committing to consistent effort and perseverance, you increase your chances of achieving your goals and encountering positive outcomes. 58. Never take anything personally. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality. The Stoics believed in the importance of maintaining inner peace and not being affected by others' actions and opinions. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them, and it is in your power to wipe out that judgment now." Understanding that others' actions and opinions are often a reflection of their own experiences and struggles helps you maintain your composure and self-worth. To avoid taking things personally, start by practicing self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Self-awareness helps you recognize when you are being affected by others' actions and allows you to address it constructively. Reflect on the motivations behind others' behavior. Understand that their actions and opinions are often influenced by their own experiences and struggles. This perspective helps you respond with empathy and compassion. Set boundaries to protect your well-being. Establish clear limits on what you are willing to tolerate in your interactions with others. Boundaries help you maintain your self-respect and prevent others from affecting your peace of mind. Focus on your values and goals. Stay committed to your aspirations and the things that matter most to you. This focus helps you maintain your motivation and resilience, regardless of others' actions and opinions. Practice mindfulness and emotional regulation. Mindfulness helps you stay present and observe your emotions without being overwhelmed. Developing emotional regulation skills allows you to manage your feelings more effectively. Remember, what others say and do is often a projection of their own reality. By understanding this and maintaining your composure, you can create a more peaceful and fulfilling life. 59. Be forgiving, be understanding, but do not be a fool. The Stoics believed in the importance of compassion and forgiveness, while also emphasizing the need for wisdom and discernment. As Seneca wrote, "He who spares the wicked injures the good." Forgiveness and understanding are essential for maintaining inner peace and healthy relationships. However, it is also important to recognize when to set boundaries and protect yourself from harm. To practice forgiveness and understanding, start by cultivating empathy. Try to understand the perspectives and experiences of those who have hurt you. Empathy helps you see the humanity in others and fosters compassion. Practice self-compassion and self-awareness. Recognize your own feelings and needs and be kind to yourself when dealing with difficult situations. Self-compassion supports your well-being and resilience. Set boundaries to protect yourself from harm. Establish clear limits on what you are willing to tolerate in your relationships. Boundaries help you maintain your self-respect and prevent others from taking advantage of you. Reflect on the lessons learned from past experiences. Consider how your experiences have shaped you and what insights you have gained. Use these reflections to make informed decisions about your relationships. Be discerning about whom you trust. While forgiveness is important, it is also essential to recognize when someone consistently fails to respect your boundaries or causes harm. Protecting yourself from such individuals is an act of self-respect. Remember, forgiveness and understanding are essential for inner peace and healthy relationships. By practicing empathy, setting boundaries, and being discerning, you can create a more balanced and fulfilling life. 60. Being alone gives us an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves. Being alone gives us an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves. The Stoics often emphasize the importance of solitude for self-reflection and personal growth. As Seneca noted, everywhere is nowhere. When a person spends all his time in foreign travel, he ends by having many acquaintances, but no friends. Solitude allows you to step back from the distractions and demands of the world, providing a space to think deeply, reflect on your experiences, and understand your true self. It is in these quiet moments that you can reconnect with your values, goals, and inner wisdom. To embrace solitude, start by setting aside regular time for yourself. Whether it's a few minutes each day or a longer period each week, dedicate time to be alone and disconnect from external stimuli. Use this time to engage in activities that nurture your mind and spirit, such as meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. Reflect on your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Allow yourself to explore your inner world and gain insights into your desires, fears, and aspirations. This self-awareness fosters personal growth and helps you make informed decisions. Use solitude to recharge and rejuvenate. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation, such as reading, listening to music, or pursuing a hobby. Solitude provides an opportunity to focus on your well-being and replenish your energy. Remember, solitude is not the same as loneliness. It is a valuable time for self-discovery and inner peace. By embracing solitude, you can reconnect with yourself, gain clarity, and cultivate a deeper sense of fulfillment. 61. Sometimes you need to stop seeing the good in people and start seeing what they show you. Sometimes you need to stop seeing the good in people and start seeing what they show you. The Stoics believed in the importance of perceiving reality as it is, without letting emotions cloud your judgment. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, by which no one was ever truly harmed." While it is commendable to see the good in others, it is equally important to recognize and acknowledge their actions and behaviors. Ignoring or rationalizing harmful behavior can lead to disappointment, hurt, and even self-deception. To practice this principle, start by observing people's actions rather than just their words. Actions often speak louder than words and reveal a person's true character and intentions. Pay attention to consistent patterns of behavior rather than isolated incidents. Trust your intuition and judgment. If someone's actions repeatedly contradict their words or values, take it as a sign to reassess the relationship. Trusting yourself helps you make better decisions and avoid being taken advantage of. Set healthy boundaries. Protect yourself from individuals who consistently show negative or harmful behavior. Establishing clear boundaries ensures that you prioritize your well-being and maintain respectful and supportive relationships. Reflect on your own values and standards. Ensure that your relationships align with your principles and contribute positively to your life. Surround yourself with people who demonstrate integrity, respect, and kindness. Remember, seeing the truth in others' actions helps you navigate relationships with clarity and wisdom. By recognizing and responding to what people show you, you can build healthier, more authentic connections. 62. Don't pretend to be better than you are. Don't pretend to be better than you are. The Stoics valued honesty and authenticity, believing that true virtue comes from being genuine. As Epictetus advised, know first who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly. Pretending to be someone you're not or exaggerating your qualities can lead to stress, insecurity, and a lack of genuine connections. Authenticity, on the other hand, fosters self-respect and meaningful relationships. To embrace authenticity, start by acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses. Accepting yourself as you are builds a foundation of self-respect and confidence. Recognize that everyone has flaws and that embracing them is part of being human. Communicate honestly with others. Share your thoughts, feelings, and experiences openly without exaggeration or deceit. Honest communication builds trust and fosters genuine connections. Set realistic expectations for yourself and others. Avoid comparing yourself to unrealistic standards or trying to meet others' expectations at the expense of your authenticity. Focus on your own values and goals. Reflect on your motivations for pretending to be someone you're not. Are you seeking approval, avoiding rejection, or trying to fit in? Understanding your motivations can help you address underlying insecurities and embrace your true self. Surround yourself with supportive people who appreciate you for who you are. Building relationships based on mutual respect and authenticity creates a positive and affirming social environment. Remember, authenticity is a powerful expression of self-respect and integrity. By embracing your true self and avoiding pretenses, you can live a more fulfilling and genuine life. 63. Live life at your own pace. Live life at your own pace. The Stoics believed in the importance of self-awareness and living according to one's own values and timing. As Marcus Aurelius advised, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. In a fast-paced world, it is easy to feel pressured to conform to others' timelines and expectations. However, true fulfillment comes from living life on your own terms and at your own pace. To live life at your own pace, start by defining your values and goals. Understand what is truly important to you and what you want to achieve. This clarity helps you set your own path and pace. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Everyone's journey is unique, and comparing yourself to others can lead to unnecessary stress and dissatisfaction. Focus on your own progress and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Set realistic and attainable goals. Break down your aspirations into manageable steps that align with your pace and resources. Achieving these smaller goals builds confidence and keeps you motivated. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Stay present and attuned to your own needs and rhythms. Mindfulness helps you make decisions that align with your values and pace, rather than reacting to external pressures. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who respect your pace and encourage your growth. Positive relationships provide encouragement and affirmation as you pursue your goals. Remember, living life at your own pace is about honoring your values and needs. By staying true to yourself and avoiding unnecessary comparisons, you can create a fulfilling and authentic life. 64. Life is too short to waste time hating anyone. Life is too short to waste time hating anyone. The Stoics emphasized the importance of forgiveness and letting go of negative emotions to maintain inner peace and well-being. As Seneca wrote, anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Holding on to hatred and resentment can consume your energy, cloud your judgment, and prevent you from enjoying life. Letting go of these negative emotions is essential for personal growth and happiness. To let go of hatred, start by practicing forgiveness. Understand that forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior, but about freeing yourself from the burden of negative emotions. Forgiving others allows you to move forward with a lighter heart. Reflect on the impact of holding on to hatred. Consider how it affects your mental and emotional well-being. Recognizing the harm it causes can motivate you to let go and seek inner peace. Cultivate empathy and understanding. Try to see things from the perspective of those who have hurt you. Understanding their motivations and circumstances can help you develop compassion and release resentment. Focus on the positive aspects of your life. Shift your attention from past grievances to the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. Practicing gratitude helps you appreciate the present moment and reduces the power of negative emotions. Surround yourself with positive influences. Build relationships with individuals who uplift and support you. Positive relationships provide a sense of connection and help you maintain a positive outlook. Remember, life is too short to waste on hatred. By practicing forgiveness and focusing on positive aspects of your life, you can achieve greater inner peace and happiness. 65. Your deepest, darkest moment may be the best thing that ever happens to you. Your deepest, darkest moment may be the best thing that ever happens to you. The Stoics believed that adversity is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Challenges and hardships can be transformative, pushing you to discover strengths and capabilities you never knew you had. These experiences can lead to profound personal growth and new perspectives on life. To embrace adversity, start by reframing challenges as opportunities. Instead of viewing difficulties as setbacks, see them as chances to learn and grow. This positive perspective fosters resilience and determination. Reflect on past challenges and the lessons they taught you. Consider how these experiences shaped your character, values, and abilities. Recognizing the growth that comes from adversity helps you appreciate its value. Develop a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. This mindset encourages you to embrace challenges and persist in the face of difficulties. Seek support from others. Sharing your struggles with trusted friends, family, or a therapist can provide comfort and perspective. Supportive relationships help you navigate tough times and find strength. Practice self-compassion and patience. Understand that growth takes time and that it is okay to feel vulnerable during difficult moments. Treat yourself with kindness and give yourself the grace to heal and grow. Remember, your darkest moments can be transformative. By embracing adversity and seeing it as an opportunity for growth, you can emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. 66. Envy is a waste of time. You already have all you need. Envy is a waste of time. You already have all you need. The Stoics taught that true contentment comes from within, and that comparing yourself to others only leads to dissatisfaction. As Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Envy arises from focusing on what others have rather than appreciating what you have. It distracts you from your own path and creates unnecessary stress and unhappiness. To overcome envy, practice gratitude. Regularly reflect on the blessings and opportunities in your life. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment. Set your own goals and values. Define what success and happiness mean to you, independent of others' achievements. Pursuing your own goals helps you stay focused and fulfilled. Limit exposure to social media and other platforms that encourage comparison. Social media often presents an idealized version of people's lives, leading to unrealistic expectations and envy. Reducing your exposure helps you focus on your own journey. Celebrate others' successes without comparing them to your own. Recognize that everyone's path is unique and others' achievements do not diminish your own worth or progress. Celebrate their success as a testament to what is possible. Reflect on your strengths and accomplishments. Acknowledge your efforts and the progress you have made. Recognizing your own achievements fosters self-confidence and reduces envy. Remember, envy is a distraction from your own potential. By appreciating what you have and focusing on your own path, you can achieve greater contentment and fulfillment. 67. If you don't ask, you don't get. If you don't ask, you don't get. The Stoics believed in taking proactive steps to achieve your goals and fulfill your needs. As Epictetus taught, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Asking for what you want or need is an essential part of achieving your goals and living a fulfilling life. It requires courage and self-awareness to articulate your desires and take action to pursue them. To embrace this principle, start by identifying your goals and needs. Clearly define what you want to achieve or obtain, whether it is a promotion, a favor, or a new opportunity. Knowing your goals helps you take focused action. Develop the confidence to ask for what you want. Understand that asking is a normal and necessary part of achieving your goals. Rejection is a possibility, but it is not a reflection of your worth. Embrace the courage to ask, despite the fear of rejection. Prepare your requests thoughtfully. When asking for something, clearly articulate your needs and the reasons behind them. A well-prepared request increases the likelihood of a positive response. Practice assertiveness. Assertiveness involves expressing your needs and desires respectfully and confidently. It is a key skill for effective communication and achieving your goals. Be open to negotiation and compromise. Understand that you may not always get exactly what you ask for, but being open to negotiation can lead to mutually beneficial outcomes. Remember, asking for what you want is a crucial step toward achieving your goals. By articulating your desires and taking proactive steps, you can create opportunities and live a more fulfilling life. 68. Do unto others as you would have them. Do unto you. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. The Golden Rule is a timeless principle that aligns with Stoic values of compassion, justice, and reciprocity. As Marcus Aurelius advised, "What injures the hive injures the bee." Treating others with the respect, kindness, and fairness you wish to receive fosters positive relationships and a harmonious society. It is a simple yet powerful guideline for ethical behavior. To practice the Golden Rule, start by reflecting on your interactions with others. Consider how you would like to be treated in various situations and use this as a guide for your actions and words. Show empathy and understanding. Put yourself in others' shoes and consider their feelings, perspectives, and needs. Empathy helps you connect with others and respond to them with compassion. Practice kindness and generosity. Small acts of kindness, such as a smile, a compliment, or a helping hand, can have a significant impact on others and contribute to a positive environment. Be fair and just in your dealings. Ensure that your actions are guided by principles of fairness and integrity. Treat others with respect and avoid actions that would harm or disadvantage them. Reflect on the impact of your behavior. Regularly consider whether your actions align with the Golden Rule and how they affect others. This reflection helps you stay mindful and accountable for your behavior. Remember, the way you treat others reflects your values and character. By practicing the Golden Rule, you can build stronger relationships, foster mutual respect, and contribute to a more just and compassionate world. 69. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The Stoics valued honesty and integrity, believing that living truthfully is essential for inner peace and moral character. As Seneca wrote, "Truth is simple, deception is complex." Lies and deceit require constant maintenance and can lead to stress, guilt, and complications. Telling the truth, on the other hand, simplifies your life and builds trust and authenticity in your relationships. To practice honesty, start by committing to truthfulness in all your interactions. Recognize that honesty is a cornerstone of integrity and trust. Being truthful strengthens your character and builds credibility. Avoid situations that tempt you to lie. Reflect on the reasons why you might feel compelled to deceive and address these underlying issues. Building self-confidence and addressing fears can reduce the temptation to lie. Communicate openly and transparently. Share your thoughts and feelings honestly, even when it is difficult. Open communication fosters trust and authenticity in your relationships. Take responsibility for your actions. If you make a mistake, own up to it and take steps to make amends. Accountability demonstrates honesty and integrity. Reflect on the impact of your words and actions. Consider how honesty contributes to your well-being and the well-being of others. Reflecting on the positive effects of truthfulness reinforces your commitment to honesty. Remember, telling the truth simplifies your life and builds a foundation of trust and integrity. By committing to honesty, you can cultivate inner peace and authentic relationships. 70. Life isn't fair, but it's still good. Life isn't fair, but it's still good. The Stoics recognized the inherent unpredictability and challenges of life, but believed in the importance of finding joy and meaning despite these difficulties. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Accepting that life is not always fair helps you focus on what you can control and find contentment in the present moment. It is a mindset that fosters resilience and gratitude. To embrace this principle, start by accepting the reality of life's unfairness. Understand that not everything will go your way, and that is a natural part of the human experience. Acceptance allows you to let go of resentment and focus on what you can influence. Cultivate a positive mindset. Focus on the good in your life and practice gratitude for the blessings you have. Gratitude helps you appreciate the present moment and find joy despite challenges. Develop resilience. Learn to adapt to setbacks and view them as opportunities for growth. Resilience helps you navigate difficulties with grace and determination. Seek meaning and purpose. Engage in activities and relationships that bring you fulfillment and align with your values. Finding purpose in your life helps you stay grounded and positive, even when faced with unfairness. Help others and contribute to your community. Acts of kindness and service can bring a sense of fulfillment and perspective. Helping others often brings joy and reinforces the goodness in life. Remember, life may not always be fair, but it is still full of opportunities for joy and meaning. By focusing on what you can control and cultivating a positive mindset, you can create a fulfilling and content life. 71. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. The Stoics believed in the value of courage and the necessity of taking risks to achieve meaningful goals. As Seneca stated, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." Taking risks involves stepping out of your comfort zone and facing uncertainty. It is essential for personal growth, achieving goals, and living a fulfilling life. To cultivate courage, start by setting clear and challenging goals. Identify what you want to achieve and understand that taking risks is a part of reaching these goals. Having a clear vision helps you stay motivated and focused. Break down your goals into manageable steps. Taking smaller, calculated risks can build your confidence and momentum. Each step forward reinforces your courage and brings you closer to your goals. Embrace the possibility of failure. Understand that failure is a natural part of the risk-taking process and a valuable learning experience. Viewing failure as an opportunity for growth reduces the fear associated with taking risks. Surround yourself with supportive people. Build a network of friends, mentors, and colleagues who encourage you to take risks and pursue your goals. Supportive relationships provide motivation and reassurance. Reflect on past successes and challenges. Recognize the risks you have taken in the past and the lessons learned. Reflecting on your experiences helps you appreciate your courage and resilience. Remember, taking risks is essential for achieving meaningful accomplishments and personal growth. By embracing courage and stepping out of your comfort zone, you can pursue your goals and create a fulfilling life. 72. Don't trust words, trust actions. The Stoics valued integrity and believed that actions speak louder than words. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane." Words can be easily manipulated or used to deceive, but actions reveal true intentions and character. Observing actions provides a clearer understanding of a person's values and trustworthiness. To practice this principle, start by paying close attention to people's actions rather than just their words. Notice patterns of behavior and consistency in actions. Actions that align with words indicate integrity and reliability. Reflect on your own actions and ensure they align with your values and words. Integrity involves being true to your principles and following through on your commitments. Self-reflection helps you maintain consistency and build trust with others. Hold others accountable for their actions. If someone's actions contradict their words, address the discrepancy and seek clarification. Holding others accountable reinforces the importance of integrity. Surround yourself with people who demonstrate integrity and reliability. Building relationships with individuals who value actions over words fosters a trustworthy and supportive social environment. Trust your intuition. If someone's actions do not align with their words, trust your instincts and take necessary precautions. Your intuition often provides valuable insights into a person's character. Remember, actions speak louder than words. By prioritizing actions and integrity, you can build trust and make more informed decisions in your relationships and life. 73. Do yourself a favor. Get rich. Life gets easier with money, not time. The Stoics valued practical wisdom and understood the importance of managing resources wisely. As Seneca observed, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool." While money is not the ultimate source of happiness, it can provide security, freedom, and opportunities. Financial stability allows you to focus on personal growth and fulfillment without the constant stress of financial instability. To achieve financial stability, start by setting clear financial goals. Define what financial success means to you and create a plan to achieve it. Having specific goals provides direction and motivation. Create a budget and stick to it. Track your income and expenses to understand your financial situation. A budget helps you manage your money effectively and avoid unnecessary debt. Save and invest wisely. Building an emergency fund and investing for the future are crucial steps toward financial security. Research and seek advice from financial experts to make informed decisions about saving and investing. Live within your means. Avoid unnecessary debt and prioritize spending on essentials and things that align with your values. Living within your means helps you maintain financial stability and avoid the stress of overextending yourself. Educate yourself about personal finance. Understanding the basics of budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management empowers you to make informed financial decisions. Take advantage of educational resources, books, and courses on personal finance. Seek professional advice if needed. Financial planners and advisors can provide valuable insights and strategies for managing your money effectively. Do not hesitate to seek professional help to ensure you are on the right track. Remember, financial stability provides a foundation for security and freedom. By managing your money wisely and making informed decisions, you can navigate financial challenges with confidence and build a stable foundation for your life. 74. If you can survive your own thoughts, you can survive anything. The Stoics emphasized the power of the mind and the importance of mental resilience. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Your thoughts have a significant impact on your emotions, actions, and overall well-being. Developing mental resilience involves learning to manage and navigate your thoughts effectively. To cultivate mental resilience, start by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing your thoughts without judgment. This awareness helps you recognize negative or unproductive thought patterns and replace them with positive and constructive ones. Develop a positive mindset. Focus on the good in your life and practice gratitude for the blessings you have. A positive mindset helps you navigate challenges with optimism and resilience. Challenge negative thoughts. When you notice negative or self-critical thoughts, question their validity and replace them with more balanced and constructive perspectives. This practice helps you build confidence and reduce anxiety. Engage in activities that nurture your mind and spirit. Reading, meditation, exercise, and hobbies can provide mental and emotional nourishment. These activities help you maintain a healthy and resilient mindset. Surround yourself with positive influences. Build relationships with individuals who inspire and uplift you. Positive relationships provide encouragement and support for your mental resilience. Seek professional help if needed. Therapy and counseling can provide valuable tools and strategies for managing your thoughts and building mental resilience. Do not hesitate to seek help if you need it. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. By cultivating a resilient and positive mindset, you can navigate life's challenges with greater strength and confidence. 75. If they don't appreciate you, they don't deserve you. The Stoics believed in the importance of self-respect and maintaining healthy relationships. As Epictetus said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." Being in relationships where you are not appreciated can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-worth. It is essential to recognize your value and surround yourself with people who appreciate and respect you. To cultivate self-respect, start by acknowledging your worth, recognize your strengths, talents, and qualities. Appreciating your own value builds a foundation of self-respect and confidence. Set clear boundaries in your relationships. Establish what you are willing to tolerate and what you are not. Boundaries protect your well-being and ensure that you are treated with respect. Communicate your needs and expectations. Be clear and assertive about what you require in your relationships. Open communication fosters mutual understanding and respect. Reflect on your relationships regularly. Assess whether the people in your life appreciate and support you. If someone consistently fails to appreciate your value, consider whether the relationship is worth maintaining. Surround yourself with positive and supportive individuals. Build relationships with people who recognize and appreciate your worth. Positive relationships contribute to your happiness and well-being. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the kindness and respect you deserve. Self-compassion reinforces your self-worth and helps you maintain healthy relationships. Remember, you deserve to be appreciated and respected. By recognizing your value and setting clear boundaries, you can build fulfilling relationships and live a more authentic and empowered life. 76. Learn to heal without venting to everyone. The Stoics valued inner strength and self-reliance, believing that true healing comes from within. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." While sharing your feelings with trusted individuals can provide comfort and support, constantly venting to everyone can reinforce negative emotions and make you reliant on external validation. To heal effectively, start by practicing self-reflection. Take time to understand your emotions and the root causes of your pain. Self-reflection helps you gain insights and develop a deeper understanding of yourself. Develop healthy coping strategies. Engage in activities that promote healing and well-being, such as meditation, exercise, journaling, or spending time in nature. These activities help you process your emotions and find inner peace. Seek support from trusted individuals. Share your feelings with a few close friends or family members who genuinely care about your well-being. Their support provides comfort and perspective. Practice mindfulness and self-compassion. Mindfulness helps you stay present and observe your emotions without judgment. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding during difficult times. Set boundaries on venting. Limit the amount of time you spend discussing your pain with others. This boundary helps you avoid reinforcing negative emotions and encourages you to focus on healing. Consider professional help if needed. Therapy and counseling can provide valuable tools and strategies for healing. Professional support helps you navigate your emotions and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Remember, true healing comes from within. By practicing self-reflection, developing healthy coping strategies, and seeking support mindfully, you can heal effectively and build inner strength. 77. To avoid disappointment, expect nothing from nobody. The Stoics believed in focusing on what you can control and not placing your happiness in the hands of others. As Epictetus advised, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Expectations can lead to disappointment and frustration, especially when they are placed on others. By managing your expectations, you can reduce disappointment and maintain a sense of inner peace. To manage expectations, start by focusing on what you can control. Understand that you are responsible for your own actions, thoughts, and emotions. Placing your happiness in your own hands reduces reliance on others. Practice gratitude for what you have. Appreciate the blessings and opportunities in your life without expecting more. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering contentment. Communicate your needs and boundaries clearly. While it is important to manage expectations, clear communication can help others understand your needs and avoid misunderstandings. Reflect on your expectations and whether they are realistic. Consider whether your expectations are fair and achievable. Adjusting unrealistic expectations reduces the likelihood of disappointment. Develop self-reliance. Cultivate the skills and confidence to meet your own needs and achieve your goals. Self-reliance empowers you to take control of your life and reduces dependency on others. Remember, managing your expectations is key to avoiding disappointment and maintaining inner peace. By focusing on what you can control and practicing gratitude, you can build a more fulfilling and content life. 78. Everything comes to you at the right time. Be patient and trust the process. The Stoics believed in the importance of patience and accepting the natural flow of life. As Seneca wrote, "Time discovers truth." Impatience and anxiety can arise from wanting things to happen on your own timeline. Trusting the process and being patient helps you navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. To cultivate patience, start by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you stay present and focused on the current moment rather than worrying about the future. This presence reduces anxiety and fosters patience. Reflect on the natural timing of events. Understand that everything has its own time and place. Trusting this natural flow helps you accept delays and setbacks with equanimity. Set realistic goals and timelines. Break down your aspirations into manageable steps and allow yourself the time to achieve them. Realistic goals reduce pressure and foster a sense of accomplishment. Develop a growth mindset. View challenges and delays as opportunities for learning and growth. A growth mindset encourages you to embrace the journey rather than focusing solely on the destination. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding during times of waiting. Self-compassion helps you maintain a positive outlook and reduces frustration. Remember, patience is a virtue that allows you to navigate life's uncertainties with grace. By trusting the process and focusing on the present moment, you can find peace and fulfillment in your journey. 79. Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo. The Stoics viewed failure as a temporary setback and an opportunity for growth. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Failure is a natural part of life and an essential component of personal growth. Viewing failure as a temporary bruise rather than a permanent mark helps you bounce back and continue striving for your goals. To reframe failure, start by viewing it as a learning opportunity. Reflect on what went wrong and what you can learn from the experience. This perspective turns failure into a valuable lesson rather than a setback. Practice resilience. Understand that failure is a part of the journey towards success. Embrace the challenges and setbacks as opportunities to develop strength and perseverance. Set realistic expectations for yourself. Recognize that failure is a natural part of the process and that success often involves multiple attempts. Realistic expectations reduce the fear of failure and encourage persistence. Celebrate your efforts and progress. Acknowledge the hard work and dedication you put into your endeavors, regardless of the outcome. Celebrating your efforts reinforces a positive attitude and motivation to continue improving. Seek support from others. Share your experiences and challenges with trusted friends, family, or mentors. Their encouragement and perspective can help you navigate failure and stay motivated. Remember, failure is a temporary bruise, not a permanent mark. By viewing it as a learning opportunity and practicing resilience, you can overcome setbacks and continue striving for your goals. 80. Avoid gossip at all costs. It's poison to your mind. The Stoics emphasized the importance of focusing on what is virtuous and avoiding negative influences. As Epictetus warned, if you wish to be well spoken of, learn to speak well of others. Gossip can damage relationships, create a toxic environment, and distract you from your own growth. It is essential to avoid engaging in gossip and focus on positive and constructive conversations. To avoid gossip, start by being mindful of your words. Reflect on whether your conversations are positive and uplifting or negative and harmful. Choose to speak well of others and avoid spreading rumors or negativity. Set boundaries in your interactions. Politely steer conversations away from gossip and toward more meaningful and constructive topics. Setting boundaries helps create a positive and respectful environment. Surround yourself with positive influences. Build relationships with individuals who value integrity and avoid gossip. Positive relationships contribute to a healthy and supportive social environment. Reflect on the impact of gossip on your mind and relationships. Consider how engaging in gossip affects your mental well-being and the trust in your relationships. Recognizing the harm it causes can motivate you to avoid it. Practice empathy and compassion. Understand that everyone has their own struggles and challenges. Practicing empathy helps you avoid judgment and negativity. Remember, avoiding gossip is essential for maintaining a positive and virtuous mindset. By focusing on constructive conversations and surrounding yourself with positive influences, you can create a more fulfilling and respectful environment. 81. The root of all suffering is attachment. The Stoics, like many other philosophical traditions, believed that attachment to external things and outcomes leads to suffering. As Epictetus advised, "Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves." Attachment creates dependency and vulnerability to loss and disappointment. By reducing attachment and cultivating inner contentment, you can achieve greater peace and resilience. To reduce attachment, start by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you stay present and aware of your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to recognize and release attachments. Reflect on the impermanence of all things. Understand that everything in life is temporary, and that clinging to external things will eventually lead to loss and suffering. Embracing impermanence helps you let go of attachments. Cultivate inner contentment. Focus on developing your inner qualities and values rather than seeking happiness from external sources. Inner contentment provides a stable foundation for peace and well-being. Practice gratitude for the present moment. Appreciate what you have without clinging to it. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, reducing attachment. Develop a mindset of acceptance. Accept that life is unpredictable and that not everything will go your way. Acceptance helps you navigate challenges with equanimity and reduces the suffering caused by attachment. Remember, attachment is the root of suffering. By cultivating inner contentment and embracing impermanence, you can achieve greater peace and resilience in your life. 82. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. The Stoics believed in the importance of consistency and integrity in relationships. As Seneca wrote, "Truth is time's daughter." Over time, true intentions and feelings become apparent. Consistent actions and behavior reveal the true nature of relationships, whether positive or negative. To understand your relationships, observe the consistency of actions over time. Pay attention to how people treat you consistently, not just during good times. Consistent positive behavior indicates genuine care and respect. Reflect on your own actions and ensure they align with your values and intentions. Consistency in your behavior builds trust and demonstrates integrity in your relationships. Communicate openly and honestly. Share your thoughts and feelings with others and encourage them to do the same. Open communication fosters mutual understanding and strengthens relationships. Set boundaries and hold others accountable. If someone's actions do not align with their words, address the discrepancy and seek clarification. Holding others accountable reinforces the importance of integrity. Surround yourself with people who demonstrate consistency and reliability. Building relationships with individuals who value integrity and consistency creates a supportive and trustworthy environment. Remember, time reveals true intentions and feelings. By observing consistency in actions and maintaining integrity, you can build stronger and more authentic relationships. 83. Stress is temporary, but the lessons you learn from it can last a lifetime. The Stoics viewed stress and challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Stressful situations can be valuable learning experiences that build resilience and wisdom. By navigating stress constructively, you can emerge stronger and more capable. To manage stress, start by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you stay present and focused, reducing the impact of stress on your mind and body. Mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing and meditation can calm your mind and alleviate stress. Reflect on the causes of your stress and identify potential solutions. Understanding the root causes helps you address them effectively and reduce their impact. Develop healthy coping strategies. Engage in activities that promote relaxation and well-being, such as exercise, hobbies, and spending time with loved ones. Healthy coping strategies provide balance and resilience. Seek support from others. Sharing your challenges with trusted friends, family, or a therapist can provide comfort and perspective. Supportive relationships help you navigate stress and find solutions. Learn from your stressful experiences. Reflect on how you handled past stress and what you learned from it. These insights help you develop better coping mechanisms and resilience for future challenges. Remember, stress is temporary, but the lessons you learn from it can last a lifetime. By navigating stress constructively and reflecting on your experiences, you can build resilience and wisdom. 84. If someone is trying to bring you down, they are already below you. The Stoics believed in maintaining your dignity and not allowing others' negativity to affect your self-worth. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Negative behavior from others often stems from their own insecurities and issues. Recognizing this can help you maintain your self-esteem and not be affected by their actions. To handle negativity, start by setting boundaries. Protect yourself from negative influences by establishing clear limits on what behavior you will tolerate. Boundaries help you maintain your well-being and self-respect. Reflect on the motivations behind negative behavior. Understand that others' attempts to bring you down often reflect their own struggles and insecurities. This perspective helps you avoid taking their behavior personally. Focus on your own values and goals. Stay true to your principles and priorities, regardless of others' negativity. Focusing on your own path helps you maintain a positive and resilient mindset. Surround yourself with supportive and positive individuals. Build relationships with people who uplift and encourage you. Positive relationships provide a buffer against negativity and reinforce your self-worth. Practice self-compassion and self-respect. Treat yourself with kindness and maintain a strong sense of self-worth. Self-compassion helps you stay resilient and not be affected by others' negativity. Remember, negativity from others reflects their own issues, not your worth. By setting boundaries and focusing on your own values, you can maintain your dignity and self-esteem. 85. Money isn't everything in life, but it can help you solve a lot of problems. The Stoics valued practical wisdom and understood the importance of managing resources wisely. As Seneca observed, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool." While money is not the ultimate source of happiness, it can provide security, freedom, and opportunities. Financial stability allows you to focus on personal growth and fulfillment without the constant stress of financial instability. To achieve financial stability, start by setting clear financial goals. Define what financial success means to you and create a plan to achieve it. Having specific goals provides direction and motivation. Create a budget and stick to it. Track your income and expenses to understand your financial situation. A budget helps you manage your money effectively and avoid unnecessary debt. Save and invest wisely. Building an emergency fund and investing for the future are crucial steps toward financial security. Research and seek advice from financial experts to make informed decisions about saving and investing. Live within your means. Avoid unnecessary debt and prioritize spending on essentials and things that align with your values. Living within your means helps you maintain financial stability and avoid the stress of overextending yourself. Educate yourself about personal finance. Understanding the basics of budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management empowers you to make informed financial decisions. Take advantage of educational resources, books, and courses on personal finance. Seek professional advice if needed. Financial planners and advisors can provide valuable insights and strategies for managing your money effectively. Do not hesitate to seek professional help to ensure you are on the right track. Remember, financial stability provides a foundation for security and freedom. By managing your money wisely and making informed decisions, you can navigate financial challenges with confidence and build a stable foundation for your life. 86. No matter how smart, successful, and good-looking you are, nobody likes arrogance. The Stoics valued humility and believed that arrogance undermines relationships and personal growth. As Epictetus advised, keep silence for the most part, and speak only when you must, and then briefly. Arrogance creates distance between you and others, fostering resentment and reducing opportunities for genuine connection and learning. Humility, on the other hand, fosters respect, collaboration, and personal growth. To cultivate humility, start by recognizing your limitations. Understand that no one is perfect and that there is always room for improvement. Acknowledging your limitations fosters a growth mindset and openness to learning. Practice active listening. Focus on understanding others' perspectives and experiences without interrupting or dismissing them. Active listening demonstrates respect and humility. Seek feedback from others. Be open to constructive criticism and use it as an opportunity for growth. Seeking feedback shows that you value others' opinions and are committed to self-improvement. Express gratitude. Acknowledge the contributions and support of others in your achievements. Gratitude fosters humility and strengthens relationships. Reflect on the impact of your actions and words. Consider how your behavior affects others and strive to be respectful and considerate. Reflection helps you stay mindful and avoid arrogance. Remember, humility is a virtue that fosters respect and personal growth. By recognizing your limitations and valuing others' perspectives, you can build stronger relationships and continue to grow. 87. Don't regret having a good heart. All good things come back and multiply. The Stoics believed in the importance of kindness and virtue, even in the face of adversity. As Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free." Being kind and virtuous may sometimes make you vulnerable to being taken advantage of, but it also brings lasting rewards and positive relationships. To embrace your good heart, start by practicing kindness and compassion. Treat others with empathy and understanding, regardless of their behavior. Kindness fosters positive interactions and builds meaningful connections. Set boundaries to protect yourself. While being kind, ensure that you are not being taken advantage of or compromising your well-being. Boundaries help you maintain your integrity and self-respect. Reflect on the positive impact of your kindness. Consider how your actions have positively affected others and contributed to a more compassionate world. Reflecting on these impacts reinforces the value of your kindness. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Build relationships with people who share your values and appreciate your kindness. Positive relationships provide support and encouragement. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you offer to others. Self-compassion helps you maintain emotional balance and resilience. Remember, having a good heart is a strength, not a weakness. By practicing kindness and setting healthy boundaries, you can create positive relationships and contribute to a more compassionate world. 88. Don't feel guilty for doing what's best for you. The Stoics believed in the importance of self-respect and prioritizing one's own well-being. As Epictetus advised, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Making choices that prioritize your well-being is essential for living a fulfilling and authentic life. It is important to recognize that taking care of yourself is not selfish, but necessary for your happiness and growth. To prioritize your well-being, start by identifying your needs and values. Understand what is important to you and what contributes to your happiness and fulfillment. This self-awareness helps you make decisions that align with your well-being. Set clear boundaries in your relationships and commitments. Communicate your needs and limits to others, and be assertive in protecting your time and energy. Boundaries ensure that you prioritize your well-being without feeling guilty. Practice self-care regularly. Engage in activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Self-care helps you maintain emotional balance and resilience. Reflect on the impact of your choices on your well-being. Consider how prioritizing your needs contributes to your overall happiness and growth. Reflecting on these benefits reinforces the importance of self-care. Surround yourself with supportive individuals. Build relationships with people who respect and support your choices. Positive relationships provide encouragement and validation. Remember, prioritizing your well-being is essential for living a fulfilling life. By setting boundaries and practicing self-care, you can make choices that support your happiness and growth without feeling guilty. 89. Choose your friends wisely. The fastest way to become better is to surround yourself with better people. The Stoics valued the influence of positive relationships on personal growth and character. As Seneca advised, associate with people who are likely to improve you. The people you surround yourself with can significantly impact your attitudes, behaviors, and aspirations. Building relationships with individuals who inspire and challenge you fosters personal growth and success. To choose your friends wisely, start by reflecting on your values and goals. Identify the qualities and traits you admire and seek in others. This clarity helps you build relationships that align with your aspirations. Surround yourself with positive influences. Seek out individuals who inspire, support, and challenge you to grow. Positive relationships provide motivation and encouragement. Be selective in your relationships. Prioritize quality over quantity and focus on building meaningful connections. Selective relationships ensure that you invest your time and energy in people who contribute positively to your life. Reflect on the impact of your relationships. Consider how the people in your life influence your attitudes and behaviors. Reflecting on these influences helps you make informed choices about your social circle. Practice reciprocity in your relationships. Support and inspire others as they support and inspire you. Reciprocity fosters mutual growth and strengthens connections. Remember, surrounding yourself with better people is essential for personal growth and success. By choosing your friends wisely and building positive relationships, you can achieve greater fulfillment and progress. 90. Be loyal or stay single. That's simple. The Stoics valued loyalty and integrity in relationships, believing that trust and commitment are essential for meaningful connections. As Epictetus advised, keep silence for the most part and speak only when you must, and then briefly. Loyalty builds trust and fosters deep, lasting relationships. It is essential to be true to your commitments and values in your relationships. To practice loyalty, start by being honest with yourself and others. Communicate openly about your intentions, feelings, and commitments. Honesty builds trust and sets a foundation for loyalty. Commit to your values and principles. Ensure that your actions align with your beliefs and commitments. Consistency in your behavior demonstrates loyalty and integrity. Reflect on the impact of your actions on your relationships. Consider how your behavior affects the trust and well-being of those you care about. Reflection helps you stay mindful and avoid actions that could harm your relationships. Surround yourself with loyal and trustworthy individuals. Building relationships with people who value loyalty reinforces your own commitment and creates a supportive environment. Practice forgiveness and understanding. Loyalty involves standing by others through challenges and difficulties. Practicing forgiveness and understanding fosters resilience and deepens your connections. Remember, loyalty is essential for meaningful and lasting relationships. By being true to your commitments and values, you can build trust and create fulfilling connections. 91. Expect nothing, appreciate everything. The Stoics believed in focusing on what is within your control and practicing gratitude for what you have. As Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Managing your expectations and practicing gratitude fosters contentment and reduces disappointment. To manage expectations, start by focusing on what you can control. Understand that you are responsible for your own actions, thoughts, and emotions. Placing your happiness in your own hands reduces reliance on others. Practice gratitude for what you have. Regularly reflect on the blessings and opportunities in your life. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment. Set realistic and attainable goals. Having clear and achievable goals reduces the likelihood of disappointment and helps you stay motivated. Reflect on your expectations and whether they are fair and realistic. Adjusting unrealistic expectations helps you maintain a positive outlook and avoid frustration. Surround yourself with positive influences. Build relationships with individuals who practice gratitude and encourage you to appreciate what you have. Positive relationships reinforce a grateful mindset. Remember, managing your expectations and practicing gratitude is key to contentment and fulfillment. By focusing on what you have and appreciating the present moment, you can achieve greater happiness and peace. 92. Be grateful for the little things in your life to find inner peace. The Stoics valued gratitude and believed that appreciating the small blessings in life fosters contentment and tranquility. As Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." Focusing on the small, everyday moments of joy helps you cultivate a sense of inner peace and well-being. To practice gratitude, start by reflecting on the simple pleasures in your life. Take time each day to notice and appreciate the small things that bring you joy, such as a beautiful sunset, a kind gesture, or a moment of laughter. Keep a gratitude journal. Write down the things you are grateful for each day. This practice helps you focus on the positive aspects of your life and reinforces a grateful mindset. Express gratitude to others. Take time to thank the people in your life who contribute to your happiness and well-being. Expressing gratitude strengthens your relationships and fosters a sense of connection. Practice mindfulness. Stay present and fully experience the small moments of joy in your life. Mindfulness helps you appreciate the here and now and reduces anxiety about the future. Reflect on the positive impact of gratitude on your well-being. Consider how focusing on the small blessings in your life enhances your happiness and peace. Reflecting on these benefits reinforces your commitment to gratitude. Remember, appreciating the little things in life is key to finding inner peace. By practicing gratitude and focusing on the present moment, you can cultivate a sense of contentment and tranquility. 93. Do your best and trust the process. The Stoics believed in taking responsibility for your actions and focusing on what you can control. As Epictetus advised, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Doing your best involves putting forth your maximum effort and trusting that the outcomes will unfold as they should. To do your best, start by setting clear and attainable goals. Define what you want to achieve and create a plan to reach those goals. Having specific goals provides direction and motivation. Focus on the present moment and the tasks at hand. Avoid getting distracted by worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Staying present helps you perform at your best and achieve your goals. Reflect on your efforts and progress. Regularly evaluate your actions and identify areas for improvement. Reflection helps you stay on track and make necessary adjustments. Trust the process and accept that you cannot control every outcome. Understand that setbacks and challenges are natural parts of the journey. Trusting the process helps you stay resilient and focused on your efforts. Seek support and feedback from others. Share your goals and progress with trusted friends, family, or mentors. Their encouragement and insights can provide valuable guidance and motivation. Remember, doing your best and trusting the process is key to achieving your goals and finding fulfillment. By focusing on your efforts and staying resilient, you can navigate challenges and create a successful and fulfilling life. 94. The harder you work, the luckier you will get. The Stoics believed in the value of effort and perseverance, recognizing that success often comes from consistent hard work. As Seneca observed, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. While luck can play a role in success, it is often the result of diligent effort and preparation. To embrace hard work, start by setting clear and challenging goals. Identify what you want to achieve and understand that reaching these goals will require consistent effort and dedication. Develop a strong work ethic. Commit to putting forth your best effort in everything you do, regardless of the task. A strong work ethic builds discipline and resilience. Stay focused and avoid distractions. Prioritize your tasks and create a productive work environment. Staying focused helps you maximize your efforts and achieve your goals. Reflect on your progress and celebrate your achievements. Acknowledge the hard work and dedication you put into your endeavors, regardless of the outcome. Celebrating your efforts reinforces a positive attitude and motivation to continue improving. Seek opportunities for growth and learning. Continuously improving your skills and knowledge enhances your ability to achieve success. Take advantage of educational resources, seek mentorship, and stay informed. Remember, hard work creates opportunities and increases your chances of success. By committing to consistent effort and perseverance, you can achieve your goals and create a fulfilling life. 95. Never take anything personally. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality. The Stoics believed in focusing on your own actions and not being affected by others' opinions. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." People's actions and words often reflect their own experiences, beliefs, and emotions, not your worth or character. To avoid taking things personally, start by developing self-awareness. Recognize your own triggers and emotional responses. Understanding your reactions helps you manage them effectively. Reflect on the motivations behind others' behavior. Understand that their actions are influenced by their own experiences and struggles. This perspective helps you avoid taking their behavior personally. Focus on your own values and actions. Define what is important to you and strive to live according to your principles. Focusing on your own path helps you maintain a sense of self-worth and resilience. Practice mindfulness and self-compassion. Mindfulness helps you stay present and observe your thoughts without judgment. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding. Surround yourself with supportive and positive individuals. Build relationships with people who respect and appreciate you. Positive relationships provide encouragement and reinforce your self-worth. Remember, others' actions and words are a reflection of their own reality, not your worth. By focusing on your own values and maintaining self-awareness, you can navigate interactions with resilience and confidence. 96. Be forgiving, be understanding, but do not be a fool. The Stoics valued forgiveness and compassion, but they also emphasized the importance of wisdom and discernment. As Seneca advised, forgive many things in others, nothing in yourself. Forgiveness and understanding foster positive relationships and personal growth, but it is also essential to protect yourself from being taken advantage of. To practice forgiveness, start by reflecting on the benefits of letting go of grudges. Forgiveness frees you from the burden of negative emotions and fosters inner peace. Reflecting on these benefits helps you embrace forgiveness. Practice empathy and understanding. Try to see things from the perspective of those who have wronged you. Understanding their motivations and circumstances can help you develop compassion and release resentment. Set boundaries to protect yourself. While being forgiving and understanding, ensure that you are not being taken advantage of or compromising your well-being. Boundaries help you maintain your integrity and self-respect. Reflect on the impact of your actions on your relationships. Consider how practicing forgiveness and understanding fosters positive interactions and trust. Reflection helps you stay mindful and avoid actions that could harm your relationships. Seek support and guidance from others. Share your experiences and challenges with trusted friends, family, or a therapist. Their encouragement and perspective can provide valuable guidance. Remember, practicing forgiveness and understanding is essential for positive relationships and personal growth. By setting boundaries and protecting yourself, you can maintain a balance of compassion and wisdom. 97. Never say maybe if you want to say no. The Stoics valued honesty and assertiveness, believing that clear communication is essential for integrity and respect. As Epictetus advised, keep silence for the most part, and speak only when you must, and then briefly. Saying maybe when you mean no creates confusion and undermines your integrity. Clear and assertive communication fosters respect and trust in your relationships. To practice assertiveness, start by reflecting on your values and priorities. Understand what is important to you and what you are willing to commit to. This clarity helps you make decisions that align with your values. Communicate your decisions clearly and confidently. When you need to say no, do so respectfully and without hesitation. Clear communication ensures that your intentions are understood and respected. Set boundaries and stick to them. Establish what you are willing to tolerate and what you are not. Boundaries protect your well-being and ensure that you are treated with respect. Practice self-compassion. Understand that it is okay to say no and prioritize your needs. Self-compassion helps you maintain a positive outlook and reduces feelings of guilt. Reflect on the impact of your communication on your relationships. Consider how clear and assertive communication fosters trust and respect. Reflection helps you stay mindful and avoid actions that could harm your relationships. Remember, clear communication is essential for integrity and respect. By saying no when you mean no, you can build trust and maintain positive relationships. 98. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. The Stoics believed in the importance of perceiving reality as it is and not letting emotions cloud your judgment. As Marcus Aurelius advised, if someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, by which no one was ever truly harmed. People's actions reveal their true character and intentions. Observing and accepting these actions helps you make informed decisions and protect yourself from harm. To practice this principle, start by paying close attention to people's actions rather than just their words. Actions often speak louder than words and reveal a person's true character and intentions. Trust your intuition and judgment. If someone's actions consistently contradict their words or values, take it as a sign to reassess the relationship. Trusting yourself helps you make better decisions and avoid being taken advantage of. Set healthy boundaries. Protect yourself from individuals who consistently show negative or harmful behavior. Establishing clear boundaries ensures that you prioritize your well-being and maintain respectful and supportive relationships. Reflect on your own values and standards. Ensure that your relationships align with your principles and contribute positively to your life. Surround yourself with people who demonstrate integrity, respect, and kindness. Remember, seeing the truth in others' actions helps you navigate relationships with clarity and wisdom. By recognizing and responding to what people show you, you can build healthier, more authentic connections. 99. Your self-respect has to be stronger than your feelings. The Stoics valued self-respect and the importance of maintaining integrity and dignity even in the face of strong emotions. As Epictetus advised, know first who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly. Self-respect involves honoring your values and principles, regardless of external pressures or emotional impulses. To cultivate self-respect, start by defining your core values and principles. Understand what is important to you and what guides your actions. This clarity helps you stay true to yourself. Practice self-discipline. Develop the ability to control your impulses and emotions in favor of your long-term goals and values. Self-discipline reinforces your self-respect and integrity. Set clear boundaries. Establish what you are willing to tolerate and what you are not. Boundaries protect your well-being and ensure that you are treated with respect. Reflect on the impact of your actions on your self-respect. Consider how your behavior aligns with your values and principles. Reflection helps you stay mindful and avoid actions that could undermine your self-respect. Surround yourself with supportive and respectful individuals. Building relationships with people who value and respect you reinforces your self-worth and encourages you to maintain your integrity. Remember, self-respect is essential for living a fulfilling and authentic life. By honoring your values and principles, you can navigate challenges with dignity and maintain a strong sense of self-worth. 100. Don't let success go to your head. Don't let failure go to your heart. The Stoics believed in maintaining humility and resilience in the face of both success and failure. As Seneca wrote, "A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he has not." Success and failure are both temporary and should not define your self-worth or character. Maintaining a balanced perspective helps you navigate the highs and lows of life with grace and humility. To stay grounded, start by practicing gratitude. Appreciate your successes and the efforts that led to them, but do not let them inflate your ego. Gratitude fosters humility and a balanced perspective. Reflect on the lessons from both success and failure. Understand that each experience offers valuable insights and opportunities for growth. Reflection helps you learn and improve continuously. Develop resilience. Embrace failure as a natural part of the journey towards success. Resilience helps you bounce back from setbacks and stay focused on your goals. Celebrate your efforts and progress, regardless of the outcome. Acknowledge the hard work and dedication you put into your endeavors. Celebrating your efforts reinforces a positive attitude and motivation to continue improving. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who encourage you to stay grounded. Positive relationships provide perspective and help you maintain a balanced outlook. Remember, success and failure are both temporary experiences. By maintaining humility and resilience, you can navigate life's challenges with grace and achieve a more fulfilling and balanced life.